So where did we leave off? That was kind of my job.
The Agran and Scylla sex scene, I think.
Yes. No, we left off. We had just
finished those 2 assassins off.
Yeah, we were running back to the shed, or like the closest house. We had just looted them, and we were about to set up camp.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to say before, or should we jump right into it?
Besides the fact that, I guess since this is our first recording, you guys can introduce yourselves.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Future Generations of Prosperity. I'm Andrew Pennington. I'm playing Agran Dorn, a Twilight half-orcish cleric, who thought that his mom was the good guy. Turned out to be the bad guy. Had some catching up to do with his dad and his god. And now we're in an arena to try to save civilization of turtles.
Hi, I'm Maddox. I play Scylla Leviathan, a currently level 9 Rune Knight, Rune Knight?
Yeah.
Rune Knight fighter. Scylla was raised by turtles as a baby up until his young adult years, in which his village was murdered, so his motivation is revenge.
And you're what race?
A lizard folk. Did I say that?
I don't know, maybe I missed it, but that's his most important personality trait, that Maddox is a lizard.
I never mentioned that.
And I get down on all fours.
And you never guess. My name is Jared Begley. I'm the DM. We are currently in the world of Juno. The story, just to kind of catch everyone up, because we've probably had about like a year or two worth of sessions on and off.
Yep.
Started at level 1 on the world of Juno. Fighting this guy named Mustar, the god of change. And the biggest event that happened recently was they went to one of his temples and he forced them into a comatose-like state where they were asleep for 50 years.
Now we've woken up and we're dealing with all the consequences of that.
The country they're currently in is called Tekchuna. It's kind of like a Hawaii Avatar, the blue one, not the better one, style area. Which has been taken over by a guild called the Trashers, who have been employed by Mustar to kind of seed rebellion and control over many countries around the world. And after just waking up, this is the one they're trying to instill revolution in for the first time. So we pick up after defeating the 2 assassins. I think there was like a +2 short sword.
Yeah, we had just I had picked up a +2 short sword.
And
like +2 is like +2 to hit?
+2 to hit, +2 damage. So if Agran, you have like a +40 or strength?
What do you roll for it? Like D6, D8?
Short swords are D6.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely not Agran's used to weapon, if that makes sense.
What I mean, it's just like in Fortnite, it's like, oh fuck, I got the gray pistol.
Yeah.
Fortnite!
Oh yeah, we're also traveling with Juno.
The daughter of one of their companions that was not trapped in slumber. A Lapis Dragonborn, which is a gem dragon that uses lightning instead of thunder. Cousins of the Sapphire and kind of like a mingling of the Sapphire and Blue dragons. Himeno is Denji's daughter, who's now in his late 60s, I think 68 now, who is aiding them in the arena.
Who is a character of a one-shot that I ran in Juno as well.
Yes. Well, Denji was, I've kind of gone through the whole lineage. Denji was Aki's son, and Aki was in Andrew's campaign.
Yes.
Which I then brought Hotaru into our campaign later on. Almost an Oathbreaker Paladin. That guy was going to be scary.
A little guest appearance.
So I think the items that were collected were the +2 short sword and...
I think got a round of rations, huh?
I have here that, so we have total 300 gold diamond, +1 AC shield, +2 short sword, 2d4 healing potions because Scylla drank one, a day's worth of rations, and a blessed potion from Juno that's about to expire.
Okay.
So it's cool if we go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, out of breath, Agran start running back to the shed, and as soon as he gets there, hold on to the holy symbol and start casting the dome. 10 minutes as a ritual, so we have somewhere to stay for the night.
Is this in that hut where the goblins were, that barn?
Yes it is.
You just backtrack a little bit? Okay. Yeah, I mean, Scylla kind of limps over using his trident as like a makeshift cane, and he's still very hurt. And just kind of makes his way into the same little barn and kind of sits down.
Okay, so there's 3 of us, so we'll each watch for 2 or 3 hours, try to get some rest in. As soon as I'm finished with the dome, I'll heal us a little bit so we don't have to fall asleep in this raggedy state. I'm just scared about someone ambushing us now. I mean, that was scary enough how they ambushed us. I should have seen them. They got us. Even though you're perfectly fine though, right?
Yeah, they didn't really touch me much. I think I was just fucking hiding though, so.
Alright.
This is all kind of new for me still, so it was a little shell shock. Goblins I've roughed before, but someone jumping on me, surprising me, that was definitely new.
Yeah, no, it's different. It's different. Yeah, just don't feel like you need to be in the front and all, just stay in the back and support us from the sides.
I'm here to help.
Yep. Oh, actually, before I finish this, come here. I'm gonna tap. Oh, let me make sure I have the spell slots for this. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to tap. She's full health. I'm gonna tap Scylla and I, put Death Ward on the both of us.
Okay.
So now, Death Ward, whenever you're reduced to 0 hit points, you're instead reduced to 1. In any effect that would instantly kill you doesn't instantly kill you.
Like anymore?
Yeah, essentially. So
Kind of like his work passive,
yeah.
but for everyone. So I guess Andrew has it twice.
Mm-hmm.
I guess while that's going on, Himeno will take the rations and start kind of like she collected some herbs here and there that she knows locally are safe to consume and stuff, and try and make a small little meal for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Scylla, I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling for you.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, 10.
I can add 10 to my health.
Yes. And this is gonna go on for a minute, so that's 1. Tell me whenever you're full or close to full.
Okay.
Alright, 5. 6. 5. 4. 12.
That is 51 out of 82.
6.
57.
9.
66.
9.
75.
Alright, I'll take this last one from
Wow! No, I'm just kidding. What's that gonna? No.
Wait, actually, I was below half hit points. So
Juno can heal you.
no, so should I add a d6 for my armor to all of those, or would it only
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Because it's until you're above half hit points.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll this d6.
Yeah, and you just add it to everything.
All right, 4.
I had 4 mine.
Yeah,
Yes.
so how many rolls did you? Okay.
I did 9 rolls.
So
it'll probably go
add-
over, but I'll just take the last one. This will probably get you a full 1, maybe not. 6?
I'm full.
Alright. I don't want to go back and do the math, so I'll just take one roll for myself.
Yeah, that's fine.
6.
Would you like Himeno to heal you as well?
Let's see. No, I'll just spend. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just spend another 3rd level and cast Aura of Vitality on myself. I'll start drinking straight from the urn. Alright, 6.
Chug, chug, chug,
That's
chug.
1. Passive doesn't apply anymore. 6.
It's the first time that passive's ever come into use.
No, I think I've used it before.
Well, it's just you've never been. Like,
Yeah, I've never been on the receiving end. I've always been healing other people.
Because I know Andrew loves to optimize, so technically to optimize he has to be at low health.
I think that's like a great character choice too. When he prioritizes others over himself.
Because he knows he can help people more if he's hurt.
Damn, that was deep. Alright, I'm full as well. But I am 2 3rd levels down.
Himeno brings out these like little bowls of soup, and it's super mushy and it doesn't taste the best, but it gets the job done.
What were our rations that we found? Or is this the rations?
These are the rations mixed with other herbs.
Okay.
They provide some rations, but other stuff that kind of just gets clumped in there, like apples, bread, dried meat you find other places, but the rations they gave you were like condensed bars of just something.
Yeah, like hardtack almost.
Hardtack or like
Tofu.
starch.
Jeez. Okay, so can I go ahead and mark that we don't have any rations anymore?
I think you did find more.
I think Scylla found one set in the barn.
I think you had 2 days worth of rations.
Okay, so now we have 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 each.
Yeah.
Because remember, the rations are for everyone.
For everyone, yeah. 1 counts as for everyone. Alright, well, since it is evening, Agran will take the first watch, if that's alright with everyone. Okay. Do you want me to roll perception?
Yep.
Alright. With my D4. 300 feet of dark vision. Alright, 21 plus 8, so 29.
With the 29, you hear rustling in the trees, and with your dark vision, you can see pretty far out. Where did you perch for your watch? Because remember, there was the barn, and there was another top level.
Oh, are there any holes in the top level?
There's like a big barn door
Mm-hmm.
on one side, but the other side, maybe you can find like a hole or something through there. 29 perception, you can find ways to look 360 degrees around.
I'll kind of take the short sword, not used to it, and kind of like pry back very small like slits in the wood along, kind of like the parapets of a tower, and just like slowly walk around in a circle, looking out.
You don't see much besides wildlife. You can hear some echoes of fighting, but they seem to be pretty far away.
With the 29, would I know about how far away they are?
Easily 500, 600 feet.
Okay.
You're hearing like explosions and magical combat.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let my watch
Actually,
go by.
with the 29, you can see it.
Because I can only see up to 300 feet after that, I'm blind.
Well, in the night, there's the moon, which is huge, and it's illuminating
Hell yeah, it is.
this
Sorry.
this cliff face that's at a diagonal angle, and you're seeing these bright fire, either balls or little tendrils of flame.
Oh, like
coming
streaking
down,
from the high ground?
Streaking from the high ground down. So that's the only thing you're able to see, but you're able to see what's making the noise.
Okay.
You can't tell how many people there are, what they're fighting.
About how far into my watch do I see that?
Probably about halfway,
Halfway, so like an
and
hour.
it lasts probably 30 minutes after that.
30 minutes. It's like a siege. Okay. Who? Actually, I'll just wake up Scylla. I'll wake
Scylla's
up.
tail's like dangling from that high raft. You just
Yeah. I'll kind of nudge Scylla's tail a little bit, and when I do, I will share with him Eyes of Night. Let me go ahead and mark that off. So you now have dark vision out to a range of 300 feet as well. You only have it for an hour, and you have to be within 10 feet of me. But you can see up to 300 feet. And as we're changing the guard, I'll just say, I saw some fighting.
It was northwest.
Northwest. I saw some fighting northwest about an hour ago. Some fireballs streaking off the cliff. I think we should just rest and not take that chance, but if you want to go pursue that, I'm down for that as well. That's probably wiser to be here.
So this kind of nods and then starts like climbing his way up back towards the top crow's nest-ish of this barn. Bringing up his shield and his trident.
And Agran will go to sleep.
Okay, make a perception check, Scylla.
Perception. 15.
15. With Eyes of the Night, what is dark vision range? 300 feet, same as you? Okay. So, you kind of like, with a 15, it's not the best, but it's not the worst, so you kind of tunnel vision in onto where Agran told you
Yeah, just like that cliff face.
it was coming from, and you don't see much over there. You hear the same noises,
This is
sounds,
at the
stuff
start
like
of my
that.
shift or whatever? Or like how
Most of your shift, you hear,
This
not
is
like,
same like five.
you don't see fighting, you hear like animal noises around you, normal. You're pretty close to the sea, so waves crashing, things like that. But as you tunnel vision in on that, you don't see any more fighting for the rest of your shift.
Okay.
Can I ask, are we like at the end of a peninsula, or is the sea on one side?
I was thinking of it more like
A beach.
The beach. Okay.
and we're like not that far in, huh?
Yeah.
Does the beach extend as far as we can see, or can we like see the end of it? If that makes sense.
Yeah, it extends as far as you can see, but you can see that like when you go out, it wraps around.
It's like a
So the tree line starts to cover the wraparound side.
Is the overall like map of the arena kind of like a Hawaii thing where it's a bunch of islands, or is it like one island with small segments?
This arena itself is its own island, so
Is it like Fortnite map style?
yeah, with a giant section of water in the middle, surrounded by a giant wooden fence.
Yeah, because we jumped off the fence to get in. We had to swim a little bit. We landed, and then we see more water on the inside, because that's where the ship is, and it's surrounded.
Okay.
You don't see the water yet; it's further in.
But like we saw a map of it that occupied.
Yeah. It's kind of like a donut.
Okay, sorry, Denji.
Alright, yeah. I guess not seeing anything else in my shift. So this is gonna kind of dismantle down and then wake up Juno. Just by like,
Kicking right in them teeth.
nah, he'll probably just like nudge your foot with his tail as he walks off to go back lay down in his like beam in the middle of the barn.
Is it plus 0 to perception?
Oh, lucky yes.
I should not have woken her up.
Rolling a 7.
Waste of all our time.
No, she doesn't see anything.
We get murdered.
Is the plan for one last person to take another watch, or hunker down in the bubble?
No, I don't think we would we'd have to wake up later, so we'll just hunker down in the bubble after that. Hope the morning goes well.
Alright.
Oh no.
Am I had a passive perception in Scylla or not?
Well, you're asleep now. You wake up, nothing seems to have changed.
Scylla's body is laid out. Okay.
Except Scylla was crucified midnight, so.
Did you get a long rest?
Yep.
Yes!
We needed that one.
Hell yeah. Okay, let me do a quick spell check.
Oh yeah, we have giant spinning. I don't think Scylla's ever used all 4 charges in one bit. Or within one.
I wouldn't say that. Because saying that's going to make a situation arise.
Alright, as you start to wake up, can I roll a perception to see if anything's changed?
Sure.
At the top of the barn. 8.
Nope.
I see it.
I'd say you guys woke up around 11-ish. Because with the unfamiliar sleeping conditions and kind of just being wary of the things around you, you slept a little bit longer.
Oh, sorry, just going through my spells.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
I kind of want to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Alright. What's the plan for today?
No, Scylla wakes up, and after he gets his shield on his back and his trident ready, he starts poking the bubble until it goes in.
You can walk through it, you know.
Scylla walks through the bubble. He like hesitantly touches the magic barrier of the bubble and then just kind of like walks through.
Yeah.
Out of the barn.
Yeah, your hand like goes through with no resistance, but if I leave, it'll go down immediately. We can also use this in a fight. If you can throw things.
Does it take 10 minutes?
As a ritual, I can use a minute to cast it.
I guess like if you knew it was gonna.
Yeah.
If a fight was coming where we are.
So as everyone's waking up, Himeno gets up and walks up to you guys. She pulls out like a crude map she's drawn. And she says, during my watch, I walked around kind of where we landed, and I think I've pinpointed where we are. And she opens the map, and on the bottom southeastern side, at the very tip of the island, there's an X there. There's a couple landmarks that are on the map that are unnamed, but just things she recognizes from the actual map of the arena that she's seen.
I don't remember. Was the arena's like mission is like first place who gets to the boat first, or is who like last living, or like whichever one happens first?
Last living.
Okay.
And then towards the north of the map, right, like not all the way at the north, but probably 3/4 of the way up is the lake in the middle where the boat is.
Mm-hmm.
Can you mark where that fight occurred last night was? And there was a fight 500 feet out northwest from us. Where is that on this map?
She's gonna take like a solid 10 minutes to kind of figure it out. And she looks and she's like, yeah, that's about right here, and she marks it on the map. It's gonna take us about maybe an hour or two to get to through the dense brush.
Okay, and just trying to imagine this. What is, say we go like half a mile from that point to the ship, how, where is that on this? Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm. So from that fight to the ship?
Yeah, if that...
It'll probably be about 2 days worth of travel.
So that fight was here.
No, half a day. That would be way too big.
We're here. Instead of going directly to them, we wouldn't end up in the water if we were to try to cut them off. Something like this, you know? This being us at the fight.
So this is them. The ship's all the way up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're going more this way.
So
we would have to overtake a lot of distance.
Here's the general island, right? Just imagine an oval in the middle of this. You guys are right here,
Okay.
towards the very bottom right of the island.
So like
They're,
southeast.
yeah, they're more towards the middle.
Okay.
Not like the dead center, but along the eastern, western. They're towards the center of the island more.
We would have to be moving faster than them to catch up with them.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. Alright. So, Scylla, what do you think? Should we try to go to where that battle was last night and see if we can make out what happened? Do you think we should try to intercept them? Or do you think we should go the opposite, or go some other direction and avoid them completely?
If the goal is to be the last standing, getting to know the area we're in might be smartest.
What are your thoughts on it?
Assuming we're the only people who have been in this village, no one else would know it better than we do right now. And if our goal is to last the longest, it might not be smart to pursue fights rather than prepare for them.
So stay here and wait?
Wait, fortify, learn the area we live in.
We could do that. Okay.
That's Juno kind of speaks up a little bit. That's been a common tactic in the past few years. And to actually combat that, she looks over, and the sand. You can see that it was more of like a grayish, dark color
Mm-hmm.
when you first came. Is now the water line is right where the grass meets.
Oh, the water's rising.
The storm's closing.
Wait, everyone gather in for about 10 minutes. I have another ritual. And I will start drawing and tracing outlines on the bottom of our feet. And I will cast Water Walk
Not the Jays.
as a ritual.
Is her costume.
So, it is a ritual. Spell grants the ability to move across any liquid surface, water, acid, mud, so quicksand, or lava as if harmless solid ground. Up to 10 million creatures.
Would lava still do damage to you?
Yes, creatures crossing the lava would still take damage from the heat.
Good to know.
Duration 1 hour. If you target a creature submerged in liquid, that's not important. Alright, so
It'll shoot up like a fucking
court.
basketball.
Yeah, so for 1 hour we can walk on water.
So, she says, yes, as the days prolong, the water will engulf more and more and more of the island.
So should we just head out now? I mean, we'll be able to walk on water, but
I'm not the experienced combatant here, but I guess I would know this place better than both of you. I think doing a little bit of both. Maybe traveling at a decent pace, so we're the ones ambushing and not getting ambushed, while also staying ahead of the rising tide might be the way to go.
and while everyone else has to conform to the land, we can just make a straight path to the ship on the water. I don't want to put ourselves
For an hour,
through.
as you just said. So.
I don't
The
want to.
ship would be the last thing the circle touches.
And if we got there later than everyone else, the people on the ship would have the advantage shooting down at us trying to get onto it.
And we know the ship better than they do.
True.
Very true.
Get to the ship first.
We could do that. We know how to utilize it better than anyone. And you have the trident that controls it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we set out
Sounds like a plan.
Straight for the ship.
straight for the ship.
First to the key.
First to the key, first to the end. Yeah.
Alright, so that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we
Does everyone start heading out?
yes, we will start marching in the straightest direction we know towards the ship. Probably, I would say along the coastline. What would you say, Scylla?
Before everyone heads out, Humano asks, has anyone had any experience like destroying a campsite or making it look like no one was here before?
I could try. I've maybe done it.
Scylla, didn't you used to live in the wild? Is that something you would have experience in?
Should I just roll? Or should I just say I know how to do it? Oh, it's close to 10.
That'd be a survival thing. I think you're.
I was saying, like, do you want me to just say I know how to do it and roll?
Oh, roll.
Okay.
Well, say you know how to do it and then roll terribly on it.
Well, no, he was asking, do I just do it or do I have
Oh,
to
yeah.
roll?
Yeah, I was saying, like, would Scylla just know that? But let me pull up my modifier.
Well, I think he would, but the roll indicates like how good. He's like, sure, he just kicks the campfire.
Giant smites a little bit, just.
Eats the campfire.
Scylla ends up destroying the entire barn. See?
It's gonna be
I don't know we camped here.
survival.
Yes, survival. And I guess Humano gives you the help action. So,
Is that advantage?
yeah.
Is Humano proficient in survival?
Thank goodness. Roll a 4 and a 2.
For
So
a total of?
it adds?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
plus
Yeah.
your survival.
Yeah, so 4 plus 5, 9.
9? Okay.
So it's kind of like,
Scylla, he's more used to covering, I'd say, his campfire with a bunch of dirt and mud and stuff to make it look like just nothing was there. But
This
in
is
a
sandy
barn, there's a bunch of soot on the ground and burned hay everywhere and stuff like that. Bloody carcasses that are just forgotten about.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, and before, I will also hand on Scylla, hand on Agran, death ward on both of us.
Really quick, I'm gonna. I'm gonna roll both of Humano's elixirs.
Yeah,
for
the
day.
potions.
It's a D6, not a D20. Silly me. Okay. Alright. So 2 were made that kind of have like they're actually clear. Like perfectly clear with some bubbles at the top.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, cool. Potions of fast walking
That's exactly what we
for
need.
1 hour.
How much faster do they make us?
10 feet.
Can you make one more? Let's roll this.
Sure.
I don't think she has to roll.
No, yeah, she uses a slot.
I don't want to like suggest it in game until I know it's possible. Would it be possible for Scylla to giant smite and carry the other 2 and then just use all 3 on him?
I don't think they stack. Because
You
it's
can
the
only
same
gain the
effect.
effect of 1 at a time.
I know, but like instead of all of us having it for an hour, Scylla could have it for 3 hours.
Well, you are large, so I don't know. That's up to Jared whether how many people you can carry.
How big's Juno?
She's also a medium
Tell me when to
creature.
stop.
Your carrying capacity increases by a factor of 8 whenever you gain size.
Mm-hmm. So do you want me to roll like a strength check right now and hit it by that factor of 8? Or do you want me to do a strength check
Do
plus 9
you
smite?
want to
See if
use
it
it?
works?
How long does giant smite
So,
last? I
as
thought it was
this-
a minute.
Let's double check. That's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, we get faster for 1 minute and
Yeah. Giant smite, 8 years.
Damn.
whoa.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay, so maybe not.
As this idea pops into your head, Scylla, make another survival check. Just
I immediately roll like
a dry check. No advantage.
9 plus 5, so 13. Or 14, sorry.
With a 14, you could tell that using Giant Smite in this forest and trying to maneuver through with 2 people on your shoulders would be pretty hard.
I got you.
Because you're right on the edge, so the forest is pretty densely packed.
Yeah. I mean, would it be smarter to just beeline straight through the forest or go around the beach?
I think on the edge of the beach, because whenever the beach ends, we can just head on the water.
Make an
Well,
investigation,
isn't
a
it like
survival check.
Isn't it like an island and then like the water in the middle?
Yeah, so think
So
of an oval, right? And then at the top of the oval, like 3/4 through the oval,
So like
there's
that?
yeah,
Oh, okay. I thought it was like.
Just a picture of an alligator.
I thought it was like we have the island like here, and like the ship's just like here, like in the middle. There, it's like.
No, it's
But it's at the
more.
top.
It's more like this is the island. It's an oval, and the water is right there, like 3/4 of the way to the top.
Mm.
So it's not directly in the center. You still got to go up quite a bit.
I mean, it'd still be faster to go straight through.
True, but as the conversation's happening, Humano was like, how many other people are thinking that though? Like, it looked like there was at least 25 different groups of 3, and some of them are cheating, maybe even 4.
Were the assassins one of the groups that we saw to the left or right of us?
I think you did see them.
Okay.
I think I mentioned that last.
So we cleared out one of the groups that was right next to us. The other group, I don't remember what they looked like, but we know
there
that
was a
there's one
group that was heavily armored.
other.
But just because they were dropped right next to you doesn't mean they landed right next to you.
True. I'm just saying that out of anyone, they have the possibility of being closest to us.
Very true.
I personally vote for the shoreline because we have options. If someone sees us and we want to go into the forest, we can do that.
You can make a survival, investigation, perception check.
Definitely perception, buddy. That's cocked.
That wasn't cocked, it was just natural.
23.
On a survival, I just got it was an 8 plus 5.
So, what are you checking for survival? Which way is the best way to go? Are you looking at the beach or the forest?
I guess like Scylla would know the forest best as far as like.
Looking through
Native
the forest, you can see more of like, it's not necessarily a path that's been wound through,
Yeah.
like people walking over it a bunch, but you can see a natural path that maybe animals take that could get you to the forest at like a normal pace. And then what are you on the beach side, or what are you looking for on the beach?
Yeah, I'm gonna look out into the water.
Like, here's the island. Are you looking south
I'm
or
looking north.
north? Okay.
Like north into the forest or north across the
So
field?
I'd say you'd have to travel at least like 150 feet to the east or west to get around the tree line and maybe be able to see more north.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so
We'll go to the party.
Hmm?
The party will go.
Yeah.
so
As we like walk and talk.
you'll travel.
Everyone. It's a Scylla mission walks like 100 feet away.
Everyone travels around, and you see the beach still goes on pretty far, but I'd say about maybe a mile or 2 up from you, there's a pretty harsh cliff face on that side that you'd either have to scale or go into the forest from there.
Sounds like Jared likes my idea more, bro.
Yeah. Alright, so the forest.
Well, which side did you check? East or west? You only checked one side, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, whatever side had the cliff face on it.
I think it was the east side. I get my east and west mixed up sometimes.
No,
Yes,
that's
it was the west side. So you could still go all the way over the east side and check?
No, I think we should just go through the forest and waste more time checking otherwise. Alright. Are we ready to march on? I said, are we ready to march on, Gabe?
Aye, Captain.
Yippee! Okay, so as the trek begins, currently the party has 2 health potions, 1 set of rations. Agran has a short sword, a shield. Scylla has his armor, his trident, his shield. And Humano is there to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You want to say like Scylla's leading the charge?
So
his
yeah,
body's
you can
physically
do a
weakest.
survival check to get us in
Yeah.
the right direction, and I'll do a perception check to watch for enemies as we're going.
Is that a nat 20?
The dark days are over. No, it's it's an 18 plus 5, so
23.
All right, I got a dirty 22. Nice.
Dirty 22 or a 20?
The 22.
Okay. You're noticing like wildlife around. You're kind of keeping your eye on that. and Scylla is more.
Is the path Scylla's able to like make out? Is that like one that like he's making out due to like his increased nature?
Yeah.
Or is that like when like any plain Joe could be like, oh, this path?
No, it's more like, this is a path where like if a small
Game
rodent
trails.
or game trails basically where like
I guess,
animals use like if an animal was going to run through this area of the woods, this is the
I get what you're
path they
saying. I
would
guess
take.
like my question is like, would any other group be able to make out that trail, or is it like because of Scylla's nature, he's the one who's able to like decipher the?
Well, are you seeing footprints or not? That's the question.
Well, like with my
No footprints, but
23. I guess I'm more worried like, is anyone else gonna have just seen this path that we're on?
they feasibly could, but it's more that you're taking an ideal route that would be easy for everyone to go through.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, so we'll start walking down that path, holding his shield up. Kind of like shield already in hand, and then just.
Oh yeah, are you guys moving at full speed or a stealthy speed?
Well, that's right, yeah. If we move at the highest speed, we lose a bonus to our perception, right? I think it's...
Well, yeah, so we'll factor that in afterwards.
Do we want to do that, or do we just want to go normal speed? I don't think we want to go stealthy, because we need to make distance.
It might be.
I have a high perception, but I think it's like a -5. Is it right if I see your shield real quick, Jared?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think, yeah, travel's on.
I was gonna say, do you think it'd be worth like sending like Scylla or someone ahead, kind of like soft?
Oh, it's
sprinting?
only a -5 to passive perception at fast.
Oh, I feel like that doesn't matter.
So if you're moving slow, that's 200 feet per...
Yeah, normal's 300, which is 24 miles a day. Fast is 30 miles a day, or 400 feet per minute. 4 miles per hour. -5 penalty to perception scored. But
Yeah,
that's...
I would say this island's only like 250 miles long.
No, we
So you could get from top to bottom in 5 days.
if we did fast.
Um,
Or if that was normal. Fast
yeah,
would be like
normal.
4 days.
no, fast would be like 4 days.
Okay.
But with 25 other groups, that's technically, if you space it out, a group every 100 or 10 feet. No, 10 miles, so.
I'm down to go fast.
Okay, well that's just a passive perception penalty. Alright, so...
I imagine like in a tall tale game, like in the top right corner, this says like they'll regret this later.
Yeah, this will affect something later.
It's the butterfly effect from Until Dawn.
Until Dawn.
Alright, so Scylla going first. Scylla, Agran, Juno. Or should
Uh,
we do?
Scylla,
let's do Scylla, Juno, Agran.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
I'll bring up the rear. We look back, where'd Juno go?
Alright, so as you guys are walking through this area, making your checks, you're not really finding anything as I'd say probably 2 to 3 hours out of walking, the forest starts to like spread out a bit more, like it's not as dense and thick towards the as it is towards the edges. But something weird that you do notice is you're still sloshing around in, like, the ground still feels moist this far inland, which is a bit of a worry. I think you would notice that with your passive perception, and you would with survival as well.
How does our water walk interact with that? Like water that's in the ground?
It's more like, it's not like you're stepping in a puddle. It's like if the carpet was wet, and it's like,
Okay.
right, like, but you're deep inland now, 2 to 3 hours inland, and it's still squishing. So you can, the moisture content of the soil is definitely higher than it normally is.
We need to get to a beach before the water starts rising. And we're going to be trapped in this layer of trees.
Himeno speaks up, or just high ground.
Do we want to roll perception?
Well, yeah, Scylla can take us to higher ground.
Himeno pulls out the map and she says, I think we're about an hour, maybe an hour 30 minutes away from that original village with the cliffside. Maybe if they've moved on. that might be a good place to hold up for a
So
little
like
bit.
we've been moving for 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
We'd have to backtrack an hour and a half to get back to that cliff.
No. So, I think based off of where you were, because you went to the
I
beach
guess, like,
and then you came
Do we
back.
have a way of knowing
You
this
weren't going straight towards it.
straight towards?
Straight towards the village, unless you guys had said so specifically. Did you guys want to specifically head to that village?
No, I
Or
think we were heading
towards
the
the ship?
middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, towards the middle.
So, but Himeno had just brought up that you guys were talking about a cliff face. Maybe that would be a good place to perch out and.
Would we have known before we started this 3-hour walk, like, how far away the middle is from our starting destination? Roughly? Like, is it 5 hours? Is it 10 hours?
You can make like an intelligence check if you want to. Himeno's going to make one.
Yeah, Scylla's really intelligent, so I'm going to go that up.
Intelligence plus proficiency.
That's going to be a 13.
13.
Can I do an insight instead?
An insight on the map.
Maybe it's lying, bro.
Himeno is looking at the map, and she says, "Well, if it's 250 feet wide, and we can, if we're moving at this pace, we can travel a fifth of the island in one day. I'd say it'll probably take us 3 days non-stop to get there.
Non-stop, you mean resting?
Like, yeah, like taking a long rest.
Oh, okay.
Like resting at night, but
Like 3 days of all we did.
but
during our-
fast travel.
all we did was walk. If we at the pace we were currently just walking. So if we walked faster.
We were going max speed, I think.
Yeah.
We were going max speed.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So at the speed we were currently traveling, yes. But that's if we don't run into any obstacles, other groups, terrain difficulties,
Well, I say
native inhabitants.
we keep going straight at the speed that we're going. Whenever we see the cliff, we'll slow down for a little bit, see if there's anybody there. If there's not, we'll just keep trucking straight ahead. What do you think of that?
So wait, is the cliff on our way?
No, not directly.
You'll pass by it, but you'll be able to see it from
Okay, yeah.
where you're
So
passing by.
let's. I guess like stay on the path as long as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, make another survival, perception or investigation.
12 plus 5, 17 on survival.
17. Okay, you're able to keep the same kind of general path.
28 minus the 5, so 23 for perception.
23. I'd say this was another two hours of, or no, an hour 30 minutes to get. We'll pick up right when we get to the village.
Okay.
This village is this the village we saw the fighting first time?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And as you get there, I'll just describe what it looks like. There is a village inland, and then two kind of cliffs that ramp up. So probably 100 feet back from the entrance of the village there are like these cliff ramps that go up and turn off to the side.
So wait, is the village in like a valley in between these two ramps?
Yes. The village is in a valley.
How much is the water? How long was this walk from pause 1 to now? Like an hour?
An hour 30 minutes.
How much was there a noticeable rise in the water in between?
No, the land is dry now.
Well, the easiest,
Drier, because you've been heading slowly uphill, more and more.
And does it get
So you
farther
were-
uphill as we keep going towards the middle?
Yeah.
Oh, sounds like we're outpacing the rising water.
Can we see if the cliff faces are like sheer drops onto water on the other side, or are they like it's plateau land up there?
It's plateauing.
Is it a cliff or does it just rise to the level of ground?
It's more like there are paths that go up into kind of bigger, like not necessarily plateaus, but big rocky hills that would be super hard to climb. And then as they go on, there's trees kind of blocking the entrance into another big forest.
So if we go through this village, it'll be faster. But we just saw a fight where they were bombarding from the cliffs, presumably down onto the people in the village.
Wait, why is the village faster?
Because the hills are rocky. The village is in the middle of this valley.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
If we travel through the valley, it'll be faster, but we're more likely to be ambushed from someone traveling slower on top of the cliffs.
Mm-hmm.
How long would it take to circumvent the cliffs? Or
To
is
go
it...
around them entirely?
Yeah.
Probably 2 times the amount of time it would take to just go through the village, 1.5 times to go over the cliffs.
And how big is the village? I guess I can put on village, no like, assuming if there was no encounters in the village, how long would it take to walk through?
Oh, walk maybe like 30 minutes from where you are.
But the valley continues past it.
It's more like there's the village, these 2 cliff faces, 2 bits of plain area, and then past the village there's another giant brush of forest, which you can see.
So it's like a checkpoint in between the forests?
Kind of, sorta. It's more that, make a perception, survival, or insight check. Either way.
I'll do perception again. Actually, I'll do insight. It's the same bonus, but I'll get some different info.
I'm gonna do insight just because I got a 7 on my survival.
You can't roll twice, bro.
I have advantage on insight, bro.
Oh, okay.
So I was rolling insight from the start. It's a 16 on insight.
That was some negotiating right there.
I'll take it.
22 insight.
22 and a 16. So,
What was it all for?
looking at that together with your combined insight checks, you can tell that this village was at one point lived in, and they had cleared out the surrounding forest areas to build the houses you see now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more, it's less of it's a checkpoint, and it's like, oh, this was a village that was lived in, and these people, you know, saw maybe an advantageous thing of being protected by the mountains or these cliff faces, and took wood from the trees around them to build their village. So that's why it's cleared out on both sides.
If it's only 30 minutes, I say we take the chance, try to get through this village as fast as possible. Even if someone's firing on us, we can just...
Is the ramp up to the high ground smooth, and then once you get to that high ground, that's when it gets rocky?
It's more that the ramps are kind of like a winding path. They go up and back.
Like switchbacks.
Yeah, like switchbacks, and then it plateaus, and then there's like a mountainous hill. So if you were to try and go up there, there's a path into the forest that keeps going the same direction the other paths would go. That's just my dog's going crazy on the door. So you could go up the cliff sides and then continue through the forest that way, instead of going through the village forest. It's the same kind of breach of trees you'd be walking through.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were to try and go over the mountains, that's
longer.
yeah, that's where it'd be super rocky. So it's kind of like I guess this is the first impasse into the more interior of the island.
It's literally a Detroit Become Human, safe but long, or fast but risky.
Potentially, I don't know.
We go through the village.
I'll just work here.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
If we start to get bombarded, I can give us an aura of healing while we run.
Okay. So
Yeah,
as you
swiftest
get,
potions to boot. Oh, Himeno, can we pass those potions out?
she gives each one of you a potion.
Can we use them now?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, everyone downs their potions.
It lasts for an hour, right?
Yes. So everyone gets a plus 10 to their movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
So remember that, 40 feet for everyone.
Okay.
And it is like, I guess right now, so what that'd be like 3 hours and 30 minutes. It's currently 2:30, so no flight for any boy. So as I guess you opened the clearing, nothing sets off your passive perception alarms, Agran.
You know what my passive perception is, right?
18.
Okay, just make sure.
Yep. I checked it specifically because I was like, I think he probably would have noticed the assassins last session because I thought it was like 13 or something, but no, it's same thing with your passive insight. It's also 18, so that's something I need to remember.
That's all right.
That you're So as you make it to the kind of entrance of the village, what do you guys do? Do you just steamroll through?
Yeah, I'll steamroll through, but also like low key looking for the signs or like scorch marks.
Yeah.
Signs of that.
With your passive perception, you notice immediately scorch marks, and there's some ice frozen to other buildings. A couple. Actually, with your passive perception, you notice that in those ice, in the ice, an arrow has been lodged.
Alright, yeah. I was like kind of speed walking past it. I'll just like.
Are there any checks you specifically want to make? As you go
I
through
do
here?
want to make one that's maybe asking a little bit much, but from the direction of the scorch marks in the ice.
Yeah, if you want to make an investigation check, sure.
Fuck, dude. I'm stupid as shit.
Himeno has good investigation. If you want to assist her.
Can Scylla kind of mantle the building and see if you can see anything like ahead in the village?
No, I'll roll myself just for the hell of it. That's a 9 though.
She'll give you the help action.
No, she should make one herself.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I didn't like my roll. Can I roll again?
What were you rolling?
A 4.
Perception?
What were you rolling? A 4? Dude, do you have any soda or anything?
In those right there, there's bottles. I'm gonna grab the other Dr. Pepper too. Give me one that's over there. Actually, never mind. I still have my other one right here.
Okay. It's cool if I have this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, we got 4 for all of us.
Yeah, so what direction are like the signs of battle?
You can't tell the direction
Okay,
with a 9.
that makes sense.
But what did you specifically go up to investigate? Scorch mark, ice blast.
Honestly, probably a scorch mark because that's what I saw last night.
As you get close to it, you're looking at it and like, how would you investigate this? Like, what do you think Agran would do in this moment?
On trying to relate it back to what he does, he just like looks at the angle of it.
Can Scylla do like the same thing with like a survival, like I guess like a tracking
Sure.
check, if that makes sense? But like under survival.
Yeah, like footprints.
Dude, I can't roll anything.
That's alright.
It's a 14.
You're saving them all for combat. Don't
Yeah, I
worry.
guess.
14 on survival.
Just combat?
A D&D session for me. Well, I don't think we've ever had a single session with no combat.
I like combat, so that's alright.
I do too. So we'll finish up with Agran. So you're kind of like, so here's the building, right?
Agran doesn't really know what he's doing, by the way. He's just a predator.
He's seen some episodes of Mythbusters. He's emulating Jamie.
Yeah, like he'll just kind of like put his hand on it and just like kind of like rub it.
So he did the thing, guys. As you put your hand on it, it's still warm.
So we gotta get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I will look up
As
to
Himeno's kind of helping you.
Fuck, dude.
You're, you see a glint in the top right corner of your vision.
What's a glint?
I will,
a lens flare almost.
I will shield and try to duck and roll behind the nearest cover if I can.
Leaving Himeno out in the dust, Agran looks up.
Wait, I didn't hear you.
So
Right next to me.
Himeno was right next to you, about to investigate the scorch marks right next to you. But you're here, she's here, and the glint's up here.
Okay, I will.
And the glint's coming from the middle of the sky. It's not up on the cliffside.
Oh.
But I think you still react that way. You pull that shield up, you reflexively block Himeno.
So she's behind me and to my left?
She's to your left, yeah. So this is angle.
That's
Himeno, right here.
So I will...
And you're up next to a building.
Where am I?
Cliffside is here. Cliffside is here. I'd say Scylla is on a
still
building.
on a building?
Yeah, he's still on a building back right.
So we need to go this direction. So I will pivot, grab Himeno, and start running this direction with my shield towards the
As
north.
you do that, you see a scrying spell up in the sky.
Wait, scrying's invisible though, I thought.
With your perception and your arcane knowledge, you were able to see the scrying spell.
Okay,
What's a scrying spell?
It's basically like a security camera, or trying to relate it to something you've seen.
So just think of it, it's like a It's like a 1 foot orb.
Oh yeah, you know like in movies where like the evil witch will have her crystal ball and it's like looking at the protagonists?
Mm-hmm.
That's what scrying is. It's like, I want to see Maddox, and then it zooms in on you like taking a shit.
Yeah, but I can
wherever
technically
you are.
do the spell too.
Do you
but
leave it at a location, or is it based on looking for a person?
You can do it on a location or a person.
So based off this, they probably cast the spell on the town.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will, seeing that and recognizing that, because I have that spell, I will do 2 fingers to my left eye, and mist kind of swirls in it and then blanches out like a blind. And I will cast See Invisibility on myself, so I can be better. If I lose it, I'll be able to see it in the future.
As you're doing that, you see a cloaked figure poised at the top of the cliffside.
How far away?
From Scylla, 200 feet. And immediately as you kind of look at, like, your eyes mist and your reaction kind of gives it away, he immediately looses an arrow right at Scylla.
Are you not gonna say anything, bro?
Well, the arrow's happening. I'll say it after the arrow happens. After you get hit, Scylla, there's someone up there!
Scylla, look out!
How far away does your...
I need a dex save from Scylla.
How far away does your redirect thing work? Is that infinite range?
My cloud room?
Yeah.
When you are a creature, you can see within 30 feet of you as if an attack roll.
Well, we'll just say
you're
this.
within 30 feet of you. Does it say like you can reflect? Oh.
When you or a creature, yeah, I guess.
This is not an attack roll. So
oh yeah.
I rolled, but it's not an attack roll.
It's a dex save.
14 plus 2.
Okay, you save. So this arrow comes in, hits right in between your feet, and a giant like radius of ice covers the entire roof of this hut almost instantaneously.
It starts knocks me down.
It starts shooting up your legs, and you notice this
like
the frost is trying to pin you to this hut.
Okay.
But you saved, so how do you escape?
Okay. I'm gonna say Scylla was like kind of like
Scylla, look out!
I'm gonna say Scylla was perched like Batman style, like shield in his like left hand, and then like
like Spider-Man with his knees up
by
his elbows.
Like his like feet and like his right arm's like under, like kind of under his legs.
Yeah.
And, like as it hits, it starts like going up his body, and I'm just gonna say he tries to like slam into the
shield
roof,
slam.
breaking the roof.
Oh, breaking the roof. Perfect. Okay, so the roof.
Do I need to strength check that, or can we just do it?
No, if that's the way you want to say it, these are like grass hut roofs. So
yeah, so Scylla
it was kept up with the wooden structurally.
That's cool.
Yeah, let's say the frost air like hits, then he just like notices going up and this.
So, and with that, no more line of sight, but you see.
Oh, I will cast. Do I have a moment to cast or no?
Yes, you do. But as you can tell, it looks like a fire, not necessarily spell, but more a cantrip. It's a smaller bolt of fire that is coming towards you. It's not necessarily, they didn't just cast meteor on your ass.
Yeah.
Meteor swarm.
I'm trying to determine. Okay, so I will. This may be a terrible idea.
Well, hold on, let me do the damn thing. Never mind. It fizzles out before it even gets close to you.
Oh, because it's 120 foot range. So.
Well, not necessarily.
Oh.
But they rolled a 1, so that's not hit.
Okay. I'll just keep running for now.
Pulling Juno behind you, you look up and see that there is a mage-looking figure and a cloaked ranger-esque figure standing on the cliffside.
Scylla, should we keep running or keep running and fighting?
They're 200 feet out and they're landing spells at this accuracy.
I can fly up into the air and try something.
Can you?
Can't fly.
You have the spell fly?
Watch.
It's 2:30 p.m.
Domain expansion.
I guess it does create dim light around you.
Yeah.
Well, like, are they at an angle where no buildings are covered, or can we just run through the building?
No, their buildings are covered. Remember, there's 2 gaps of open land in between the village and the forests.
Okay, I think I know what I'll do. Can I do it?
Sure. Himeno's just kind of like in a state of shock. Just tell me what to do.
Juno, go with Scylla. Scylla, keep her safe.
Yeah, Himeno's gonna try and run over to the last place she saw Scylla. So
Scylla like runs out of the building that he. I assume he
Scylla
already
runs
had
through
them.
the building.
Yeah, as he like drops to the ceiling, I'll say like he drops through the ceiling, punches down, and then Giant's Might like lands out of the side of the building, starts running towards Agran and Himeno.
Okay,
So
so
Himeno's gonna go meet up with you. You guys kind of condense yourselves.
Let's just say Scylla picks up Himeno and starts running, bro.
Well, Himeno's running back towards you unless you think it's
Yeah,
better
I'm saying
for-
like Scylla's dropped, like
Agran
dashed
and
out of
Himeno-
this building. Scylla's
Scylla.
running towards Himeno. She's running towards him. And he just picks her up, starts running
Yeah.
back towards like their exit to the forest, like where they were originally
Yep.
heading towards.
Okay. And so as this happens, the ranger and the mage are going to make 2 more attacks.
Sorry, do mage. We got him.
I mean the nondescript figure with a bow.
The non-super you're casting spells.
I just had to touch it, didn't I? I just had to touch the scorch mark. It's still
Okay, 25 definitely hits Himeno.
Oh wait.
We're gonna pop a runic shield.
Yes, at this point you would be close enough.
When another creature you can see within 60 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction to force the attacker to reroll a d20.
Yeah, it's not the person making the attack, it's the person hit by the attack.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
No, it's, you don't have to be 60 feet within the guy casting the spell.
You have to be 60
Yeah,
feet
yeah,
within Himeno. That's what I was saying. Like, you guys were running towards each other,
Yeah.
but you would be within...
Well, like she's like
I'm holding her now, am I? Running?
No, when these attacks come, so Agran, Himeno, Scylla, building. You guys are kind of converging
So I haven't gotten to her
to
yet?
a building. When these attacks happen, after them, you will.
Okay, sure.
Unless
Sure,
one of you
I can play
dies
it like that, yeah.
instantaneously, which I don't think will happen.
So reroll and let me know if it hits.
I do believe that misses.
Alright,
So yeah, what does it look like?
as Scylla's like running on all fours towards Himeno right now in Giant's
Yeah.
Might.
It's the first time this has ever happened.
So he bashes out of this building, kind of like slides and like starts like gaining his claws on the ground to get his grip and starts dashing towards
Camera
Himeno.
angle moving this way. Is
Yeah. He like as he dashes down towards like clawing, he like
Camera angle is he busts through on Giant's Might, and as he slides behind the building, he's full Giant's Might.
no, it's like so I full scene to break it down. I bust down this roof with the frost arrow, and I land like out of view of the camera. And the next thing you see is like this alley from Himeno and Agran's POV looking towards where Scylla's building is. He bashes out of this building, and as he like starts clawing to get his grip on the ground from bashing, he like hits his shoulder in the other, like the neighboring building, if that makes sense. So now they're all in like the same alley, I would assume.
Yeah.
And then he starts running on all fours towards Himeno. And as he sees like, what was it, an arrow?
Yeah.
An arrow going towards Himeno, he like, as he's running, just kind of like hits his shield. Not close enough, but at, like mimicking the action, you see like a kind of almost like manifestation of like the turtle shell like plates that form a pattern like just big. I mean, maybe this big, so not like big enough to be his whole shield, but big enough to block the arrow. Form in front of Himeno and deflect the arrow as he continues to run. If that makes
Do they
sense.
appear like one appears in the center and they like all form like around it super quick, or is it like same time?
It'd be like one forming in the middle, and it's not like it's only like 5 or 6 plates of like turtle shell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not like the full shield.
Yeah, and then like it's like that kind of, but like it's like semi-transparent, like
Yeah, like a smoke color. Clouds.
yeah, and then it like just deflects the arrows. He continues to run.
Okay, so you pick up Himeno.
Do I need to do a strength check to get him? Am I good?
Oh no, you're Giant's Might. You're good. She only weighs like.
Alright, once he picks her up, like I guess he's just
180
running
pounds of
all,
her armor.
on 2 legs like an idiot.
Okay.
How are you carrying her? Are you like on the back, piggyback, fire?
One shoulder. Now is this?
That's a good question.
Oh, do you? Did you bring your shell of holding in?
Mm-mm.
Because your shell of holding would be able to carry a medium-sized creature because it grows with you.
No, I didn't bring it up.
Okay.
I
So
think they said that was too, like, because
Because I think they said like we could try to sneak it, but like.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
We're not sneaky. Obviously.
I guess you could say like he like runs into her, catches her, and then like as he like starts like running with 3 legs, he kind of slips her on his back and keeps running on all fours.
okay.
Try to maintain the fastest speed possible.
You do have like
Which
your
is 40 feet a second. 40 feet
yeah.
a second. Right?
If
Yeah.
you're not dashing, if you're dashing, it's 80 feet for everyone.
Well, I'm gonna fall a little bit behind. Can I do
Okay.
Can I do some things?
Sure.
Okay.
Because this is all out of initiative currently.
Yeah.
Because there's not really any need for it. It's more like a holy shit, everything's happening at once.
Yeah. So while Agran is standing behind Juno being picked up by Scylla, Agran will hold on to the symbol, mutter a prayer, and just kind of like a veil lowering, the sanctuary will come out, constellations around it. And then as a bonus action, because that was my action, how far away are they from me whenever I do that?
I'd still say 200 feet because you hadn't moved.
No, Scylla and
Oh,
Juno.
from them?
I would have caught him, and started running.
You guys
towards you.
met in the middle, so I'd say 30 feet.
30 feet? That's
So we'll
actually...
be passing you within like 1 second, whatever you're doing.
Yeah, so that's actually exactly what I need. Let me...
Earn, actually.
Yeah, 30-foot radius. So y'all are caught just on the edge of this before I go, so...
I actually say they're closer because they were 30 feet apart, but they can move at 40 feet a second.
So I'll roll some temp hit points for y'all as well, so y'all can get it. Fuck. That's
I
it.
did 10 on this. Oh, no, I see.
Yeah, that's 11 for Himeno.
Yeah, just give Humano the least. I'm not cool with that.
No, that's the one I rolled first. And then 11 for Scylla as well. And then...
What's the highest you can roll?
15.
Oh, so those aren't bad.
There were 2. Yeah, it's +9. It's 1d6 +9.
Oh, okay.
So, it's alright. And then Agran gets...
And remember, that applies to your armor as well. When you're under half, they get the temp HP bonus, the extra d6.
Yes, yeah. So Agran gets 14 temp from that, and then as a bonus action, because the sigil from Waterwalk kind of like thickens a little bit, and just like starts like stepping up into the sky, and I will make 40 foot at a diagonal forward towards the forest where Scylla and Himeno are running. But at
Okay.
the same time make vertical height to get as close as possible to the people attacking us.
So they're heading this way. They're up here.
So he's
So
closing
you're
the vertical
flying-
distance, but not the horizontal distance from us to them.
So you're going.
Actually,
up.
I will split the horizontal distance as well. So I will go up and to the left in the middle. Yeah.
So this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So like.
So are you flying directly towards them, or meeting in the middle of both of them to get up?
Meeting in the middle.
Okay. Okay. So as you're flying up there, you notice that the mage is conjuring a giant flame ball in his hand as he just.
Did he actually do that?
Yeah, he Steph Curry's the ship. And you see arc right over your head as Scylla and Himeno are running, and I need a dexterity save.
Oh, so they're 150 feet away because they're getting closer. So yeah, they would be.
Dexterity save.
Yes.
It's gonna be an 11.
That fails.
Remember, you have Indomitable.
I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying.
No, it's
just
not
trying
an
to help
asshole
you.
No,
if you're legitimately helping.
I got it this level, so I didn't.
Yeah, Himeno also fails. So.
She
But
has-
she
she has
has,
flash of
yeah, she
inspiration.
has flash
So
of
I use
inspiration.
Indomitable.
Yeah, it's
Allows
one
you to
reroll per day.
re-roll the save. What is flash? Jeez.
Fuck.
Dude, I'm not rolling good, man. I used all my roll like last session.
Damn. Hopefully it just cuts into the 10.
What do specials count as far as?
So Himeno, in this moment of time, sees that like basically Agran, I assume, would scream like "Watch out" or something, right?
Yeah.
And Himeno and Scylla both look up and see this fireball right on top of them. And what Himeno does is she grabs the this like the holster for your trident, ties it around you, and jumps with her entire body weight off to the left. She's going to use both 2 Flash of Geniuses on herself.
What are Flash of Genius?
No,
You get to add.
I think it's a reaction. You can only use 1. Because it costs a reaction, I think.
Doesn't necessarily say that.
If it doesn't, then that's really cool.
During 7th level, you gain the ability to come up with solutions and everything. Oh, use your reaction. Okay. Well, she's just going to do 1 for Scylla then.
What does it do?
Gives +5 to your saving throw.
Oh,
It adds her intelligence modifier. So, what did you roll?
I rolled my first roll.
Yeah. Or, well, whichever one was higher. Or for Donald, do you have to take the second one?
Look at the writing on it.
What does it say?
Because in Donald may be one of those ones where you have to
It just says you can re-roll a saving throw that you fail. You must use the new roll.
So what was the new roll?
2 + 2.
Oh, 2 + 2 is a 4.
Wish I knew she was going to do that before I.
She doesn't have to use it, but
Well, she'll at least use it on herself, which makes her
Yeah, that's
succeed.
fine.
So she still does that yanking thing out of the way, but when she does that, you take the brunt of the blast.
yeah, she maneuvers so
Maybe like the blast like hits like if she's on my back, maybe the blast hits like in a way to like I'm
She
like
pulled you to the left.
yeah, so like
And
maybe
you
like it
took
kind
it.
of raises my underbelly to where the blast hits
Exactly.
like I'm in between her and the blast.
Exactly.
Is basically what I'm trying to say.
He's rolling a lot.
So you take 24 points of fire damage. I rolled 3 runs, so it could have been a lot worse. And she only takes.
I buy 10 HP.
Wow. Yeah, I'm God. Thanks for the temp HP, Agran.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna be a little selfish with it, but I'm mostly using it for the flight.
Okay, so
So are they like the end of this high ground?
yeah,
Should we
they're-
roll initiative now that we're all kind of like moving?
I'm still not in combat range, am I?
No, I'm just saying like for moving purposes.
Oh sure.
I'd say we can do. Well, I mean, you guys are still going at full speed. If you're going directly to attack the people up on the cliff, yes. But if you're still trying to get out, then if you'd rather
I'm
just.
kind of doing a mix of both. So.
Okay, what's Scylla trying to do? Because Himeno's just gonna go with Scylla.
I assume it kind of goes by like based off what they continue to do, but for now I would say Scylla just kind of tries
I'll
to
say Scylla
recover
can act next.
Okay. So I would say this fireball kind of kills his momentum and like the blast kind of hits the side of the ground as he starts to like be pulled by Himeno, blasting him like back and like knocking him into a building, so he kind of has to like regain his stance before he continues running.
Okay.
Again, hitting like 80 feet a second.
So as Scylla does that, I think you clear the village and continue to run. And
So I'm making it into the forest, or am I in the
you're about halfway to the forest. But as Agran is flying above, actually, what's your passive perception?
So is this 15?
15? Okay, yeah. As you get like halfway to the forest, trying to make it to the exit.
So I'm like halfway in between the village and
the village and the forest, yes. There's probably about 80 more feet left.
Okay.
You see a giant Goliath walk out with a 2-handed axe, getting ready to slam it right into you as you run full throttle into
And
him.
how far away from him am I when I do this?
80 feet. And at this point, we will roll initiative.
Yeah, this we kind of have. But the thing is, I'm a 1v2 and you're a 2v1.
This is interesting. I didn't plan this combat like this, but I like it a lot.
It's like 2 separate things going on.
Originally, what it was is you guys were
18
going
plus 2,
to
dirty 20.
climb the hill, but
You know,
I like
we did the reckless thing and then.
I like the 2v1 situations that are going on here.
All right. That is a 16. So I got a 15. What did you get, Scylla?
20.
20. What did Himeno get?
Give me 1 second. I'm doing the initiative for everyone else. The bad guys. They roll pretty well.
I don't see my, it would have been a lot cooler if I didn't have to say this part.
I don't see my charger feed on here.
Did you go to features and traits?
Yeah.
It's usually at the bottom.
Oh, here it
Your
is.
feet. Yes, there you go.
No, no.
Yeah, you definitely have enough distance to get value.
I was
out
about
of
a
it.
fucking, what's his name? Guy from Marvel, Juggernaut. This guy, just an unstoppable kinetic force slam into him.
You're bigger than the Goliath too.
How big are Goliaths?
Medium. They're big, but
They're like 8 feet tall humanoids.
They're like Shaq.
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you seen like clips for
Vox
Legend of Vox
Machina?
Machina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grog, the gray guy with black
Yeah,
tattoos,
yeah.
that's a Goliath.
Okay.
Okay, so what did everyone get?
20.
20.
Oh, that's right, we watched that together.
Me and you watched that together.
Watch some of it on my own.
Okay. I got a 15.
Okay, so
Dude, a Coke slushy would go crazy.
Are they? Is the ranger and the wizard both invisible, Jared?
neither of them are invisible anymore because the ranger was invisible and then they attacked.
Okay,
The
so
wizard
it's not
wasn't
greater.
invisible; they just weren't on the cliff side. But
Okay.
you can fully see both of them now.
Okay.
Where we have to do rollies, so roll and add your dexterity.
What's up,
Rollies.
rollies?
It's basically
Like we
one
tied.
the
They got the same. And they have the same dex.
And then with the
Bless you.
plus dexterity is a 2. So 12.
12 total. 12 total.
Is it 2? Yeah. Okay. You go second.
You go second.
Agran, what did you get again?
I got a 15.
Alright. So currently the order is that. Okay. The ranger is going to go first. They see Agran approaching. And I guess I could set this up, but I feel like
Yeah,
it feels
it's
a little
kind
bit
of
better
easier
with the
theater
in
mine.
mind.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe for his combat like setup, but mine is kind of easier.
Well, they're already 80 feet apart, so
Mhm.
dashing. I feel like as soon as he gets close, he's close to the front.
How far are the? God, that Dr. Pepper sitting. How far are the ranger and wizard?
So you said you were traveling. Were you dashing? mid-flight?
No, because I couldn't dash because I
Okay,
had
so
to.
you went 40 feet up in the air originally. So you're cutting the distance. I'd say maybe 100 feet away from them now, going up and to the right. You kind of be traveling at 2 times the speed.
Okay.
You're going like the most direct route. So, or no, it's 160. So yeah,
They're about 160.
160 feet.
Okay.
So the ranger is going to make 2 attacks against you.
160. Is that with disadvantage? Like, how far is his bow range?
Let me look up long range.
I think it's 150, 600.
Yeah, 150 feet. So it would be a disadvantage right now.
Hell yeah, by 10 feet. I'm sorry. I feel like an asshole sometimes, but I love being technical.
Well, the ranger moves closer to you.
Fuck.
He walks down the cliff face a little bit to get a better shot as you're kind of coming closer to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one misses. 2, and a 3, so I'm pretty sure a 10 and an 11 don't hit.
Yeah.
So just an arrow in a hand, trying to hit a moving target that is barreling right towards you is kind of hard, and I just imagine Agran's like, barrel roll, barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Okay, and now it is the barbarian's turn, so...
I'm still 80 feet out.
Yeah, you're still 80 feet out, so he's gonna...
Rage.
Yeah, he's gonna rage and he's gonna rage and hold his action until Scylla gets right up on top of him.
What does hold action mean?
Basically, he's not going to, instead of just giving up his turn, because if he would have to rage and then dash to get up to you, he's going to hold his action, which means when
He's
something
waiting
else
for something to happen.
when something else happens, then I will do my action.
You just use it whenever.
It has to happen when the trigger occurs. So, for example, if Agran said, I'm going to hold my action to cast Guiding Bolt whenever the ranger gets in range. If the ranger got in range, I would then cast Guiding Bolt as reaction. It's like an if-then statement.
But if the ranger never gets into range,
I
that
lose
turn
my-
is wasted, and it just goes back to his next turn when his turn comes back up again.
I guess like my question is like, if my plan is to charge him, does he get to attack me before I get to roll for my charge?
If you got within range, then yes, because the held action
Takes
happens immediately. But if you attack from range and you never trigger whatever his thing is, then he doesn't have to do it.
Yeah. Or if you would do something like knock him prone, or something like that, that
Yeah,
would
like
impede his action.
Wouldn't he get to use his action first?
By
the time I got in range to knock him?
Yes, because
Yeah.
it triggers.
Yeah, so-
The triggers.
But
moving.
even if he hits you and you're charging right at him, you'll still do damage. It's not going to stop you from doing damage.
Okay.
It's just he's like bracing himself, winding up, and it's something you can do too. Like a lot of times in stealth missions, people will be like, "I will hold my action to attack this person."
And say like around a corner or some shit.
Yeah, or like if Andrew goes and kills someone, holding action is pretty cool because you can do like combos with spells and stuff too. Like I will wait to attack this person until after Andrew casts hold person.
Okay.
But it has to be specific stuff. It can't be
It's like you've already decided what he's waiting on.
Yes. So if his turn will essentially be skipped if you don't get within range of him.
Okay. He doesn't always have to tell you the trigger like that.
Yeah, I know. But now I know. Okay, so
It's still his turn, right? Or
What is-
no, did he end his turn?
what is proficiency?
Proficiency displays like how good you are at something. So
So what does it give you? Does this add to your abilities? 'Cause
What are you referencing specifically?
it says I have nature's intuition. Does it automatically add that in my stats?
what is nature is
We
intuition
gain
do?
proficiency with 2 of the following skills of your choice: animal handling,
Yeah,
medicine.
that was like a character twist thing.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
that's something.
I was just
see,
wondering.
yeah.
Okay, so for my turn, it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm 80
And then
feet
Agran's
out.
next. After Scylla's, it's your
Okay.
turn. Hey Agran.
I'm 80 feet
Hey
out.
Apple.
What is this? So on the range, in parentheses, it says 60 next to my trident. Is that when it like loses damage?
This is a 20-60.
It says 20 parentheses 60.
So you can attack anything within 20 as a straight roll. Anything past 20 up to 60 is a disadvantage, and you can't do anything past 60.
Okay, cool.
It's like the normal range and the long range. If you want.
As with the potion of speed,
I can only get 40. And then still do an action.
I would give you advantage, canceling out the disadvantage because you're running at full speed as a giant person. You're
Does
running.
giants might add to my movement?
No, but when I'm thinking about it, right?
I guess, like, what I
is,
need is-
you know, javelin throwing in the Olympics. What do they
Yeah.
do? They sprint for like a solid like 100 feet before they throw
So
that shit.
if I didn't get within 20 range, would you give me the?
I would give you advantage, so it'd basically be a straight roll
Okay,
again.
cool.
But you'd have to run like the full distance you can and then throw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna run 40 feet.
Yeah,
so there's
I
40
basically
feet
want to
between
cancel out the
us.
disadvantage because I think.
You know,
Yeah.
he's been running for longer.
So as I get
Full
within
sprint.
this 40 feet away from him,
Do you shed Himeno at any point?
I was gonna say like I kind of do like that slide I did when I exited the building and hit that other building. I'm gonna start like immediately halting my feet, and as they skid across the ground, I'm gonna kind of like slide Himeno out, and then So I'm currently running. I'm going to. I don't want to like get on all fours, that'd be weird. But I'm going to like, if I'm running straight forward, I'm going to like stop my feet like this and start halting as I sheath Himeno off my back, lift my back up, grab the trident, and prepare to throw.
Got it. Make an attack roll. Just a straight roll.
Not 20.
Hell
I
yeah.
told you, you're saving
There
him
it
all
is.
for
Save it.
his
There
first
it
combat
is.
roll, dude.
Hey, fighter type shit right there.
Oh, and you get Giant Smite on this, so 2 extra d6. Are you gonna throw any water charges on it?
Yes.
Are you gonna throw a fire rune on there for the extra damage?
Oh.
I haven't added to that trident.
I would say if you
But
wanted,
yes.
I would say if you wanted to do that in the beginning of the morning, you could have.
Yeah, because that's something you can do. Just like
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Okay, so
We have fun in my D&D table.
It's 1d8 for that one, right?
No, so remember with your trident, it's a damage higher, so...
So 1d10 thrown?
Yes, 1d10 thrown, 1d8 regular.
2d10 thrown.
2d10, 2d6 for Giant Smite.
I'm rolling them all at once.
And then if you- I think the
2d6 for
Fire.
water.
Or, yeah, water.
I don't have enough dice to add Giant Smite. I need 2d6.
Here's my Christmas dice.
Oh my lord! This guy's bone. All blood's coming out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Okay, so 2d10 for the trident, 2d6 for Giant Smite, 2d6 for the
water damage.
and then
And
I have
fire
the
rune.
yeah, I have the fire rune, but it's a DC.
okay, so yeah, we'll do the
Oh.
fire rune afterwards. So that
I thought it was like instant damage once you hit
No,
the
it's-
time.
it's
Let me double
applied.
check. Let me pull it up.
maybe it does damage and
Fire rune, the hit DC is gonna be 14. Do you want to roll it now so I can still see if I can do
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Well, I don't think the crit would apply.
Well, you still. I think you take the front up. Wait, hold on. You take.
Yeah, I thought it was like 2d6 initially upon attack.
I didn't mean to roll that. It's 2d6 damage. I think this is you're rolling to see if it continues to hurt you. But I think
Yeah,
you have
but
to roll
this-
at the beginning of every
Like,
turn.
yeah, it
don't
says
you?
when you hit a creature with an attack, you use it. The target takes an extra d6 fire
2d6
damage
fire.
on the
Must-
attack, and then it must
So it
succeed
would
on the
be
strength.
an extra 2d6.
Yes, it's
But
a,
then
it's a
the
crit
next
confirm.
turn, it would only be 1d6.
Yeah, no,
No,
that-
it's still 2d6.
No, after
So on the
The
initial
target
attack,
takes 2d6 fire damage at the start of
yeah, but
each
that
of
stuff
its
isn't
turns.
affected by the crit. Like only the initial.
No, yeah, I know. But you're
so
still
would
going
it
to
take an extra 4d6 from the crit?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Guys, I need more d6s. I need 4 more d6s.
What's the DC?
14. That's just deciding if you
If he gets captured by it.
if you continue to take damage. But you do that at the beginning of your turn.
Yes, he saves, so he's not
roll
captured
the
by it.
damage.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, my bad. I'll have to roll again.
Well, he's a barbarian and has advantage on strength anyways. So.
I have.
What was a strength? I did dex anyways.
I have.
Oh, I'm stupid. Brain rot.
I'm clearing the board. No other dice.
Is this the most dice rolled
No.
for like a single?
For me,
For
yeah.
Scylla, yeah.
For Scylla. I
Scylla's
think
never gonna
Agran
come
still
like
holds
that.
the record.
Oh, for the crit inflict wounds.
That was also he was.
I'd say the only way Scylla could do more damage in a turn is if if I had my other tridents.
Mhm.
But still, like, if I was doing melee, I wouldn't be able to water charge.
Let's roll that, baby.
Whew. And do you want to start counting?
Do you need help?
4, 5, 9.
Oh, for viewers,
I
water charge.
rolled
is
a
special
0 on the
property.
10. What does that mean?
Means 10.
Yeah. Oh. 19, 23, 29, 35, 40, 45.
Hell yes.
From one trident throw.
Plus, what's the plus from the weapon? Because remember,
Yeah.
is that also doubled? No.
No. Flat
plus 6, so
So 51 damage.
yeah.
So, okay, yeah, no, you just did 51 damage to this guy as he's going. No, yeah, he doesn't even get his action to swing at you.
Is any of it reduced because he's raging, or?
Is he alive?
Yes, he is alive. So does Giant Smite do the same damage your weapon does?
No,
do you mean?
it doesn't. It's still bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So.
And fire.
So 2d6, and then the 2d10 would be reduced because 2 of them are water and fire. So
Yeah.
pick 2d6 and 2d10.
Just at random.
At random. 1. Should I actually speak my random?
Yeah.
I really can't do that. I'm obviously going to pick the small ones. I'll just pick like the medium ones. So there's a 4. I have 3 5s, 2 2s. Let me take out all the d6s. Okay, all the d6 damage I did is 5 5 5, 4 4.
Well, just do 2 of the 5s. So just it's like taking away one of the 5s, and then add both of your d10s together and tell me what they are.
The d10s together is 16.
16. Okay, so 51 minus 13 for a total of 38.
Yes.
Yeah, so 38 damage in total still. A wallop of an attack. Which would put him
Those are crazy. I don't remember whose dice whose. I think these are all Rangers.
No, the green and red, like the green and bloody red one. Yeah, I opened one of those packs, Andrew, that give you the coin.
Mm-hmm.
I got a barbarian coin, and it came with these blood dice.
Oh, that's cool. Can I see that?
It's a rage coin.
That's cool stuff.
I think that's all we need.
And then you still have an extra attack and a bonus action.
That is true, but I am 40 feet out and don't have my trident.
Actually,
That's
Himeno,
all we call it.
remember, Himeno cast returning weapon on your trident. So it just comes right back to
How long
you.
does it last?
Forever, it's in
until she
infusion.
changes it.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it comes right back to you so you can throw it again.
Yeah, we're gonna throw it again.
But this time it will be with disadvantage since you've lost all your momentum.
I understand.
I could, but
Jared
hey,
trying to keep his
I think
enemies alive.
that'd be pretty. That was pretty
no,
cool.
that makes sense. I totally agree.
Javelin Scylla, just like bro needs to compete in the
I just set up in
Olympics
40 feet.
after sprinting 80 feet a second.
Wait, how are we gonna flavor that? Since like he's guy with the water charge
Oh yeah, roll your d20.
and fire rune.
Roll your d20.
Oh my gosh, I have an
Steam
idea.
starts-
Guys, I have an idea. I was gonna say steam. D20 6.
6, yeah, okay,
Oh.
nothing happens.
Well, he doesn't get knocked down. He can still flavor it.
Well, yeah, I'm saying like he doesn't get knocked down or loses weapon.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So. Yeah. I'll just say that I throw it, and it kind of like as he's preparing this swing. So I don't know. As he starts lifting up, the trident immediately like pins his weapon against his chest, to where his weapon just starts heating up. So it's like boiling hot water
That's sick.
is like flowing out of this trident into his hands and weapon. And like I hope he at least like takes a couple steps back from that impact.
No, he was a pretty sturdy guy, but he is kind of like as the trident immediately gets ripped out of his chest. The barbs,
Like it's like
yeah, and then the trident flies right back into your hand, but he still immediately just sets right back up to where he was before.
until it prepares a second throw.
This one's at disadvantage.
That was 17 plus.
17 with disadvantage.
That was one roll, sorry. That's 9 plus 8. 17.
Yeah, that one he's able to dink it off to the right, seeing your throw again, and it like loops back around and into your hand.
Alright.
Okay, it's now Agran's turn.
That's
Unless you have a
pretty
bonus action you would like to use.
Nothing I can use from this range.
Or wasn't the fire rune your bonus action?
Oh yeah,
Or is that
I think
just a free
I think
action?
it does consume a bonus action.
I don't think so. I'll double check.
Oh, maybe a little bit.
But we'll give Agran his turn.
Okay, so how you say like, so the ranger got closer. So can you just like paint me a picture?
I'd say he walked down, so it's like a whatever you called it, a
Actions in
sidewind.
combat interact with an object. I don't see where it says it's like a bonus action or thing.
The runes. Special. I'll look at your character really quick. I would say he got 30 feet closer to you, so you're 130 feet away from him right now.
Okay. Is he on the edge of the cliff?
So what did you call it? A sidewind?
Yeah, switchback.
A switchback. So yeah, he's on like, so base of like the ground, 1, 2, 3, top of the cliff. So he's like down in the middle of the last one up to the top. So he's
about how high up off the ground is
I'd
he?
say 100, maybe 120 feet.
Okay, and I'm 40 feet off the ground, and the wizard is how about high up off the ground?
He's still, I'd say probably 150 feet off the ground.
150. Okay.
Yeah, but from where you guys were over there, it was 200 feet, like from the ground up. So now you've moved 40 feet closer. So, and the ranger's moved closer himself.
So I'm 130 feet away from this ranger.
Yes.
Okay. Just trying to see, what I've got. Okay, first of all, I will close 40 feet to the ranger.
Okay.
this may be asking a lot. Is there a chance that I can tell that the ranger is being affected by some type of magic from 90 feet away, or no?
Not necessarily.
Okay. I will. All that.
Yeah, I guess Fire Rune is just
You just kind of do
you
it.
just add it on to an
It's,
attack
yeah,
you
it's
make.
like a
So
slide.
because
Yeah.
it says that Stone Rune's a reaction.
Well, none of the other runes really do damage. The other runes are more like things you do
Yeah.
In response.
in response.
It's kind of like Sneak Attack, and where how Sneak Attack isn't a bonus action. It's just something you
Something
can
you
choose
do.
to do
Yeah.
on your turn.
Okay. Alright. Okay. I think I know. So I will close 40 feet to him. And since I'm still a little bit far away, I'll just hit him with a guiding bolt.
Okay.
Range 120 feet. I'll just cast it at first level.
Gotcha.
Ooh, that is an 18 plus 8.
That
24.
hits.
Alright. So that is 46.
46D what?
That's not half bad. Okay, 14 points of damage, radiant damage. And they are lit up, so the next attack roll against them has advantage. And at the end of my turn, the aura is 3 plus 9, 12. So I stay at 14 temp HP.
So Juno is 40 feet away from this stinker barbarian. And she is going to cast yeah, she's just gonna cast Enlarge on Scylla.
Not haste. Enlarge is pretty good too.
I think she has haste. Oh, she does have haste, but Enlarge I think is cooler.
It was pretty funny.
So yeah, she will cast Enlarge on Scylla.
So Scylla is now huge.
He's a big boy. And now you can attack, what, 3 squares out from normally you would? So your attack range is
No,
20 feet?
Your attack, well, it's still 5 feet, you're just bigger.
But that's what I'm saying, like, since we're doing Theater of the Mind, he can technically attack something that's... Because it's taking
No,
out...
it's 15
it's
feet
9
away.
by 9.
It's 15 feet away.
Yeah, so yep, your attack range is basically 15 feet. So if you move 25 feet forward, you'll be in attack range for this bar.
That'll be in attack range of me.
Yes.
You'll need to dispatch of that barb quickly so y'all can get your ass over to me and help.
It's all about you.
Bro did take the 1v1 by himself.
Bro took a Scylla type of flirt.
1v2. Thank you very much. Make them possible.
And Humano's like, okay, so I think you got this guy. I'm gonna try and help Agran and stay in between both of you. And you see her arms spread out to her sides as 2 spectral wings appear from behind her, and she flies 40 feet up towards Agran.
That makes sense. So how far away is she from?
Probably 100 feet from you.
Okay. Am I directly in between her and the ranger, or am I kind of like off to the side?
They're here, you're here, Scylla, so you're kind of in the way, but she's like 100 feet away from you, or she's 100 feet away from you, and they're 130 feet away from you, so 200 feet they can't really attack her right now.
Okay. All right.
Without like planning for it and
Yeah.
taking the extra time to gauge the distance and everything. In 6 seconds,
Yeah.
no, they can't do it.
Alright, is that her turn?
Yes, no bonus actions. Yep. Okay, now it's the wizard's turn. who is going to launch a magic missile at you.
So he's 120 feet away from him.
He has to get that close. I don't believe he will. So, no, he...
Because he's on the very top of the cliff.
He is, but you did say you got 40 feet closer.
Yeah, to both of them.
Yeah, after the ranger had moved to get closer to you. So I think if he gets... He's going to move closer and be within range of you. So you will also be able to attack him, but he's going to cast magic missile.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll some damage.
He's going to do it at 2nd level.
So that's 4 darts.
Yeah.
If it's just pain, Agran Dorn
And
will not
it's
stop.
plus, what is it?
Plus 1.
Plus 1 to each one? Okay, so it'd be plus 4 after the entire roll. 15 points of force damage.
Okie dokie.
And, yeah, that's all it's going to do.
Okay.
Now it is the
Ranger's turn.
Ranger's turn. Yes, so the Ranger is going to launch 2 more arrows Agran's way. Does a 19 hit?
No, it does not. Damn, I need a better shield.
And I guess a 15 does not hit as well, so both out of there.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah, one kind of just hits me in the right pauldron and glances off, and the other one, like, just misses the eye slit on my left eye.
Alright, it is now the Barbarian's turn. So his action did not get,
Yeah, his held action.
yeah, he did not get to make up on that. So he is going to rage, or he was already raging and he took damage, so
Yeah, his rage makes
he is going to charge Scylla.
Wait, Scylla's 40 feet away. But Scylla's
Gigantic, so he probably gets within range.
Yeah, you take up 9 squares.
Yeah, you actually took up 10 more feet.
Even if you couldn't, he can move 40 feet in one.
Oh yeah, because barbarians get extra speed.
So
How much damage did you do to the barbarian? Like 38?
yeah. Okay, does a 26 hit?
Yes. Yeah. And it's other than the attacker that your root works, right?
Second attack.
I believe I have one.
Okay, and the 28, I believe, also hits.
I would probably use something on the third with it, just
When a creature you can see within 30 feet of you, so probably attack with reaction.
I need a DC 14 strength save, and remember you get, does he get advantage on saving throws as well?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
use Cloud Rune.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
When a
On
creature,
both of them, or just,
I can't use it on both of them.
no, I think it's just on the first one.
When you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use a reaction to choose a different creature.
It's other than the attacker.
Yeah, I can't.
But you could use your stone rune, I think.
Stone Rune is when a creature ends its turn.
Oh, ends its turn. Damn, okay. So you have to take all this first.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need a DC 14 strength save.
Oh, it's out of D6.
Strength save.
No, you
D20.
don't add
Draw
it.
this way?
No, you get advantage on it.
Oh. Very good.
You're like a barbarian. You get advantage on strength checks and saving.
2,
What's
5.
what's your plus?
Plus
Is it,
saving throw.
yeah, you probably have like a plus 7 or 8.
On strength,
Yeah.
Because you're proficient.
8. So 5 plus 8.
13.
13, so you don't make it, which actually kind of fucks him over. So you see this axe kind of has a ball in the center of it, this battle axe, that whenever he shifts the weight of it around, the ball tilts and turns.
Like a gyroscope?
Kind of, yeah. And when he hits you with it, you take 11 points of slashing damage. And he actually doesn't get his second attack off because you were launched 15 feet back and knocked prone.
I thought when you said it fucks him over, I thought you meant me.
No,
thought you meant
he
Scylla's
launches
prone.
you 15 feet back and he can't hit you with the second attack.
So just 11 points of damage. Just
Yeah,
so?
just 11 points.
Thank God.
Alright.
Is that my turn?
Did you already mark the damage?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
It was just 11 points.
Oh, did that just cut through the 10? Because you had, like...
But do you have mine pulled up?
No.
Oh, my laptop messed up. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, I already marked it up.
I thought that I
Just kidding.
I just, like, you didn't move, and I was like, is you cheating?
Dude, outlet back here? Oh yeah, so you can unplug one of those two things?
The white one.
The black one you said?
The white one.
Okay, so the black
The
one.
white one's the heater. The right one.
Whoa. We're talking about right side, yeah?
It's actually top and bottom.
I don't know if it's reaching, brother.
On the top. Anyways.
Yeah, it's not reach. I might have to shift my...
You can funnel it through here.
I don't know if that reaches.
It does. No. Oh, we did it. We used the power of teamwork. And it's Scylla's turn when he gets his freaking laptop plugged in. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what do you guys think of this though?
Is that a wyvern from your campaign?
No, it's from Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay. Which
You
is
didn't know
your
that.
campaign, so.
Alright, well.
Game of Bones. People die.
Alright, that'll have to charge for a second before it lets me use it, but I guess I'll get into my turn.
I actually have your character pulled up, so. Well, it looks like you're dead, man.
Oh, what happened? So, Scylla got knocked back how far?
You die in the game, you die in real life. 15 feet.
So now,
He ran up to you, so you're just 15 feet away. Simple math.
so I'm about 15 feet away.
Wait, am I getting this right?
Okay, there we go.
The number space is what they need.
Okay, so... Oh wait, did you roll for fire rune at the beginning of your turn?
No,
I guess I should have. It's kind of too late now.
No,
He passed the initial save, so he doesn't get trapped by it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't take the recurring damage. Not me, the barbarian. I'm not the barbarian.
Alright.
The barbarian looks exactly like me if I was a Goliath. In fact, every NPC in this game looks like me if I was a Goliath. Every character's a Goliath.
I guess I'll attack with my trident from range.
Okay. And that shit's huge now. It's like you're throwing a fucking Prius at this guy. 4-door sedan. Hitting this guy
I'm throwing
right in
like
the
a
chest.
football field goal pull at this guy.
Yeah.
I'm throwing a power line at this guy, like a whatever.
Yeah, and it comes back to you instantaneously, so this thing is traveling like...
The kinetic.
Dude, I just got edged. It literally just went, like I rolled and it went.
Damn.
So that one misses. That was a 3 plus 8, so 11.
Yeah, that misses.
10 plus 8, 18.
That hits.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
That first attack didn't even happen. We're ignoring its existence, flavor-wise.
You just knew you missed, so you turned around away from the trident.
Hey, Jared, I have a technical question.
Your turn's almost there, so
Oh, serious.
just hold on to it,
I
Andrew.
was just gonna ask our physician thing about this, but
I gotta devote all my brain power to thinking about trigonometry and
yeah.
the exact
9
locations of all
plus
5 characters.
3 of Giant's Mind. So, 12, guys. 12 plus 6, 18.
18.
Or does it do more? No, this is for this one. Does mine do plus 8, John? This is a normal trident. This says plus 6.
It's not a plus 2. It's just the die that changes.
Yeah, so
No,
it's
no,
just
like-
a plus 6, yeah. Plus 6
It's
to
a
your
1d6
proficiency,
plus
plus
6.
strength. The +6 is your proficiency plus strength.
Oh, okay.
Not proficiency, it's because he has the fighting style.
Oh, okay. So 18 still?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, 18 piercing. So, half.
Oh, yeah.
You're doing all half thing. Oh, because he's raged?
Yeah. I know I'm kind of helping the enemies, I'm just trying to...
No, you're keeping it consistent. It would be the same thing if you were reminding me that Maddox was raging. He has reckless, so make that second, make 2 more dice rolls.
Oh,
he
use
was reckless, and yep,
Okay.
I forgot about that
What does
too.
that mean?
It means that
he gets advantage on his attacks, but you also get advantage when you attack him until
Oh,
next turn.
so I already hit one of them, so should I just roll
Well,
the first
you
one?
roll two more times.
I guess I could get...
because you could crit on the second.
Yeah. 10 plus 8, 18?
That hits.
So the first one hits.
The
See if you
first
get a
one
crit
hits.
on the second.
Yeah. I did.
That's
Fuck yes.
crazy.
Dude, Scylla's attack rolls? Oh boy.
Hey, don't say anything.
Okay,
else.
let me roll this
Everything
first
else.
one first. Let me just read it this
Yeah,
first
yeah, yeah.
attack. So,
So how about
No, the second one just goes to 18.
Yeah, the second one will just bump up to the full 18 damage because we already halved it. So
okay. So then this first one, I'm not going to use my giant's on
Yes,
this one.
yeah,
9 plus 6, so 15.
15, so
Half.
87.
Quick maths.
You know what? That sounds kind of right to me. So yeah, what's it look like when this telephone pole?
Did I kill him?
No, but like
Okay.
you're throwing a McDonald's like
You didn't know the 24
like
points.
like a
Throwing the
a
spear
high,
along
like a
Titus
highway
and stuff.
It
McDonald's.
really is the spear
Yeah,
along
literally.
Yeah, I mean, it's about his height, right? At this point, like the trident.
It's
think
taller
it's-
than
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah.
Because if you, how tall would you say you are in like huge? So you're like 6'2".
Wait, while enlarged, you also get a D4 to your damage.
Oh
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't even know that.
So
Should I-
roll 3d4.
I only have 2.
Well, so roll
I'll roll
2, and then I'll have that and roll 1.
5,
Okay, so
and then 3, so 8 total.
8 total. Well, it'd be 5 half to 3 plus, so 6 total.
Okay.
Quick class. Yeah, he's not looking good. But what's this
Aren't
highway
these like
McDonald's
full characters too?
No, these aren't full characters. They're
Okay, I was gonna say like.
No.
They're like cookie cutter.
yeah.
That would be too much for the advantage.
Really, I just like went barbarian, basic stat line, health, abilities,
Yeah.
special stuff like the Ranger's frost arrow, the
Yeah.
barbarian's gravity axe.
Okay, Ashton.
Okay.
It's actually more Grog from,
Okay.
Gorgog from.
I'm gonna say Scylla throws it in
Can
the
you get
first.
the other Dr. Pepper from there, Andrew?
Fuck you, dude. I'm just playing.
So he's gonna throw this first trident. It's gonna pierce him in the arm, and then as the recoil of the trident kind of pulls him into like a spin.
It's almost more of a bludgeoning damage weapon because I don't know if something this big could pierce him.
As the trident first like pierces his arm, it's gonna pull him and kind of wrap him around, and the second one's gonna immediately hit him in the back as he faces away.
The old wraparound.
The old wraparound. Nice. Well, he is not looking good. He is very bloody, looks concussed.
Hell yeah.
His breathing is gurgled because he's got water in his lungs from the repeated puncturing and, boiling jet. Like I almost imagine the water was like a
Power washer style.
yeah. Yeah, you pressure washed this guy's lungs.
You know those videos where like you see like metal getting cut by like the
Exactly.
water.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then to finish my turn, Scylla's gonna back up.
if you hungry does guys, then you just eat him. Because you have your bonus action still.
True, but with my movement, can I use my movement?
Yeah, you haven't used any of your movement. Remember, you were 15 feet away.
I guess.
Oh, you got knocked prone, so technically you'd only have 20 feet. Because you have to get up
How far away is he?
15.
You can still clear it.
Yeah, you could.
I'm wondering if one of you guys would kill him, because I don't want to get in his range if it would.
I don't think it would.
Okay.
You're looking at him right now, you're like, nah, you can take
He's
a
how many feet away?
15. And you have 20 feet of movement.
I mean, you can catch up to me either way.
No, you're huge. You cover a total of 9 squares. So from here to here,
Yeah,
that's
mine-
how
You're as
big
big as
they are.
his table.
Yeah. You're a big guy. Big guy.
So, I don't know, maybe it wouldn't kill him, but he's gonna attack me either way, might as well.
Well, do you have temp right now or no?
No.
I would go for it. You get advantage.
Alright, so as that second try to hits him in the back, as it starts moving towards him, I'm gonna start rushing towards him.
And make an attack roll, and then it will be Agran's turn.
Wait, how much movement does he have?
20 feet.
And he's 15 feet away.
I don't know if I can use charger.
Yeah, I was about to say his charger 20 feet or...
Well, I think this takes an attack.
But you have to
When you
move.
use the dash action.
Oh, okay.
So
No, it's also whenever you move so many feet in a straight line.
you can use a bonus action to make a melee weapon attack or shove a creature.
I think if you use the dash action,
Oh, it says when you use the dash action, you can also use a bonus action. Like, I
Yeah.
have to use the dash action.
yeah.
Oh, wait, I was thinking renewed charger.
If you move at least 10 feet in a straight line using this bonus action.
Before using this bonus action.
So you have to dash and then move 10 feet in a straight line before you can use it.
Yeah. So I have to have
That's a lot of setup for something that's not.
Yeah, that's not that good, I feel.
Yeah, no.
It just adds 5 to your damage roll.
No, the dash or the charger feat that's being like revamped is way better because it doesn't cost your action.
Yeah. Well, this says charger, it just says it takes up 1 bonus action.
But you have to use your action to dash.
It's like you have to have a prerequisite, yeah.
Okay.
It's like it's only good if you were very far away and you want.
Andrew, come look at this cog. I'm scared to touch it. It looks like a 10, but like...
Well, let me move it away from the side. That's cocked because yeah.
Well, it's a 10.
Maybe we should have not as far.
That one.
You go to bite him, and he does the whole axe in the mouth thing, and he's
You have
able to
advantage.
push you off. Oh, you do have advantage.
1.
He was
Reckless.
Oh,
Reckless
sounds
lasts
good.
until his turn comes back up again.
19.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, 19 plus.
His axe don't do nothing.
So yeah, he pushes you off, and you're still just kind of there.
Yeah, I'd say like he like puts his axe up to block my mouth, and like he gets it like in my jaws, and then like I immediately just like sway both his arms back down and go for the bite.
I mean, if it's in your mouth, maybe you just open your mouth a little bit wider, so as he tries to move it out, he's just crushed again. So yeah, take your attack and then add the d4 because you're bigger.
It's bite, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's a d6.
Yeah.
Oh, does he get the
2 plus 4 is 6.
plus the d4?
4.
Enlarged.
I already used up this turn, I thought. No?
It's every
It's
attack.
every attack. And when you're reduced,
4.
so 8.
Yeah, 8 half. And then you get 10 HP equal to your.
Barbarians are so annoying.
Yeah.
Equal to my what?
Equal to your proficiency, I think, so 4 10.
Still, he is not looking good. For 1v1ing a giant lizard, I mean, bro's doing alright, but yikes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fighter on Barbarian is like an unfortunate matchup because all the damage you're doing, he's resisting.
Okay, it is now Agran's turn.
Hell yeah, so I am 90 feet away from this ranger.
Yes.
So I'm going to close 40 more feet to him, also closing on the wizard.
Yep. Because they're standing probably 20 feet apart right now.
Yeah, so now I'm 50 feet away from him.
70 feet away from the wizard.
70 from the wizard? Okay. So the question I was going to ask, what's the distance? So the wizard and the ranger are 30 feet apart?
20 feet apart.
20 feet apart. How far are they horizontally? Because the
20
ranger's
feet,
on...
20 feet horizontally.
Okay.
So I'd say they're on like an incline, right? That incline, if they were to measure the distance from them, they're 20 feet apart right now.
20 feet apart?
Yeah, okay. I was trying to cast an AoE spell. Oh no, what is he about to do?
Alright, so this is a 10-foot radius.
Oh, so it hits them both,
It
yeah.
hits
They're
them
right
both.
at the edge.
Alright, so I'm lining up, I'm flying towards them and I'm lining up perfectly. I'm doing the most math that my 8 intelligence can. And I will just put the shitty shield to the side. open up
The
my
shitty shield.
open up my palm to the heavens and channel with the short sword in the other, and make a slight incision in the clouds until a 20-foot cylinder just opens up, and I start muttering in celestial underneath my breath. Strace, you can hear me now. Smite them down. And I will cast, for the first time, my first 5th level spell,
Oh shit.
Flame Strike.
Holy
on both
fuck.
of them.
Okay.
So it's like full attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And
This ranger's like, God damn, I just missed 4 arrows and then smited by the holy wrath of the moon.
yeah, so
Or I guess the sun. not
yeah,
the sun.
so like constellations etched down from the sky.
Almost like a lightning bolt with
yeah.
little orbs that it's hitting.
Yeah, light and fire hitting both of them.
It
And
looks
I'm
like
too
lightning.
far away to be counterspelled because I'm 70 feet away.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so this is the fire
Is it a
damage.
saving throw?
Yes, it's a dex save from both of them.
Okay. What's the DC?
My DC is 16.
16? Okay.
Alright, so that is...
Well, the ranger fails. Even with his high dex save, he rolled a 2. Yeah, no, they both fail. Jesus Christ.
That's not great damage, though.
Still, you're applying it to both of them.
True. Okay, so that is 9, 11... Okay, so that is 14 fire damage and 11 radiant damage. So
35, then 25.
oh yeah, 25 points of damage to both of them.
Okay. So the ranger immediately looks very, very hurt. But you see on the how much fire damage?
14 points of fire.
14. You see on the mage, the flames kind of melt off of him, but the light still gives him, like, it makes his skin all like bubbly and red. But the fire seems to just come off.
Did he seem invulnerable to it, or did he resist it?
He liked it.
It more like it didn't hurt him as much. Like
Okay.
yeah. Like he,
Can I make some type of check to see if that's just like who he is, or if that's because of his spell?
investigation or Arcana, maybe one check right
Arcana,
now.
yeah. My Arcana's not great, but I'll take the chance anyways. That's a 0.
You were like, maybe this. I just cast a huge fucking spell. Like in the midst of still trying to be this like strategist and like wait, what's
Priest
happening?
of light.
You're just like
Okay.
You're so overwhelmed by the crazy light of God you just tossed down on the earth.
Yeah. So that's my turn, and I'll get 13 temp HP at the end of my turn.
How's your health?
One down.
You're taking 1 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I guess as some of us contribute to the team in different ways.
Okay, it's Himeno's turn. She's concentrating on enlarge. So she is just going to honestly, she's just gonna fly. She can't really do. She's 100 feet away from you. She can fly. She's going to look. She's going to assess the battlefield and with her high intelligence assume that Scylla will be alright and just dash 80 feet in your direction.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess I forgot. Whenever you drink one of the drinks, you gain 2d6 plus 5 temp HP.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters now because we all got the
No,
same.
yeah, but in the future we have to remember that.
Yeah.
I don't really think she can do anything else.
And then, no bonus actions.
Besides Gem Flight, which she just used for 1 minute.
Alright. So
You
it's
cast healing. I guess What's the range on healing word?
60.
Yeah, before she leaves Scylla's range, she'll cast a second level healing word on her. Just to do something. Alright, you heal 10 HP, Scylla. Alright, and now it is the wizard's turn. And looking at you, he is not having the best time.
What do you mean, bro?
How close are you again?
So it's
I'm 70 feet away from the wizard.
Temp or permanent?
Permanent. You see that same fireball swirling in his hand. And he's going to throw it right at your face.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay, I
Dex
need
save.
a dex save.
That is, hey, that's pretty good for me. That's a 17 minus 1, 16.
You just meet the save
Hell
on
yeah.
a 4th level fireball.
Oh, thank you.
So, still not going to be the prettiest.
Yeah.
But
That's a 9d6.
10d6. It goes up 2 each
Oh,
level.
no, it goes up 1.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it goes up 2 every level. Oh, okay, it does go up 1. My bad.
So just trying to save my skin.
Bro's really worried about 1 extra d6.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you take 18 points of fire damage.
Okey
And make another dex save.
Okay. It's a little cocked, but it's a 0.
It's a 0?
Yeah.
How high up in the air were you?
However high I needed to be.
So I guess you'd say where you were 100 feet, you probably drop about 40 feet before you're able to regain your senses again. I wouldn't say you dropped the full 100 feet because it's not like a concentration spell, right? If it was flight and you failed concentration, you'd fall, but since you just got hit with a fucking fireball, you drop about 40 feet.
Okay.
You also rolled a 0 on your dex
Yeah,
save.
no, if I rolled anything else,
even a 5, I would have been like 20 feet, but you rolled
I
a
rolled
fucking
a 0.
0.
Yeah,
so.
I'll take that. That totally makes
Okay.
sense. Agran is not dexterous.
But I think he's still feeling pretty confident in this 2v1. I mean, you just hit them with a goddamn orbital cannon from GTA, bro. Okay, now it is the ranger's turn again. And I'm going to need another dex save from you.
Dex save, okay. That is a 7.
7, okay. Alright, you take 23 points of ice damage.
Ooh.
And technically nothing happens because you get hit with this arrow, and your legs, it freezes all the way up to the bottom half of your body. So I'll say that your movement is reduced by half, because normally you reduce your movement to 0 if you were on the ground, but they hit you directly with the arrow. So
What would it take for me to like knock the ice off?
I'll allow you to repeat the save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll say the wizard and the... No, I guess they don't move because they still want to be able to attack you. So, yeah.
Okey-dokes.
That's the end of the ranger's turn. It is the barbarian's turn next. So, you would just hungry jaws to him, correct, Scylla?
Yeah, just hated those.
Okay, so he's
Wait,
going
what?
he's going to reckless again and make one attack on you. Does a 14 hit?
Nope.
Okay, second attack. Does a 19 hit?
Nope.
Okay. Whiff, whiff, both miss. And now it is Scylla's turn.
He's cooked. 12 plus 8, dirty 20.
That hits.
Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm gonna use bite first, hoping that kills him. But if it doesn't and I use trident, that sucks. Because the flavoring I only do here requires bite. Okay. It's 1d6 plus 4. You
I
think
mean,
1d6?
even if you do enough damage to kill him with your trident, I'll still say.
Alright, yeah, we'll do that.
I'm not going to be like, you did the final damage with your trident, so actually.
Okay, so it's 1d10 plus
If you're
1d6
throwing
times my...
If you're throwing it. If you're just using a melee attack, it's 1d8.
Bro, I'll throw it from point blank range for the extra damage. I'm gonna flavor it for
Okay.
bite anyway
Okay.
he dies. You know what I mean? Actually, I'm not gonna do that because I don't like the idea of I can just always like...
Yeah, I don't think you should.
Flavor.
Throwing from point blank would be disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay.
If you want to back up and take the opportunity attack, just
No,
like shit in this
I'll
guy's
melee.
mouth.
I'm melee. So it's 1d8 now?
1d8, yeah.
Plus 1d6, plus 1d4.
Yep. Bro's using the bottom of 3 dice in one attack roll. That's crazy.
2, 3, 2.
Real bottom of the barrel right
So
there.
4 plus 3,
7.
7 divided by 2, 4.
Yeah, he's still up.
So
Did
6.
you add your strength to that?
Isn't it like plus 6?
Yeah, it's plus 6.
That's what the d6 is, isn't it?
No,
No,
plus a
you-
flat 6.
Oh,
6.
no.
So yeah, it's 5 damage.
Wait, was that your bite? That was a trident, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you did 4 damage
Well,
plus 6.
It's yeah, 13 halves.
How's
so
the,
6. He's still kicking.
alright.
Not very hard. He is covered in blood and wounds.
15 plus 8?
That hits.
Alright. I can't use those two.
Yeah, just
again.
just the 8 and 4.
Okay.
3 plus 2, 5 plus 6.
11.
5.
So 5. So yeah, he's still kicking.
Dude, damn!
This guy is just living. You guys down for another fight after this?
Matters how far we get.
Like immediately another fight?
No, I was just saying like another instance of combat.
It just depends on what happens. Maybe we avoided you.
True. Well, I was just saying like enough to get.
Yeah, no, I know what you
So I shouldn't action charge right now.
mean.
He has to die.
Do it. Yeah, before we kill him.
He has to die. You need me over there.
Whoa. Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna action surge. Action surge.
There we go.
That's not one. What did I get advantage for what reason earlier?
You don't get it. No, you.
Oh, really?
He
From
was
reckless?
reckless thing.
He's not now.
He's still reckless.
Oh, he's still
so,
reckless?
Yeah.
Should I have done it on every other roll? I guess they all hit, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
8 plus 8, 16.
No, that does not hit.
Well, I get a second. Oh, wait. Yeah, I get a second action. Or attack in this action. Oh. 13 plus 8?
That hits.
Dude, all my damage gets halved. It's crazy. It's
That's why you.
Power of a D8.
That's why you do radiant damage, little bro.
3 plus 2 plus 6, 5 plus 6. 11 divided by 2, so 6.
5. Always runs down.
He's still up and kicking.
You're just chipping away at this guy.
I'm gonna use Hungry Jaws.
Hungry Jaws.
Damn. Alright, man, let's hit it.
Whoa.
No.
Bang it.
Do I get advantage on Hungry Jaws?
Yep.
14 plus 8.
Hits.
Oh my god. Please, man.
What could be
6
it?
plus 4.
Could be it.
3 plus 4. Do I get to roll this thing too? To 4?
Yep.
So that's currently 7. Plus 4.
11.
11.
5.
How do you want to do this?
Thank God, dude.
He was at 3 HP. I was like,
Thank God.
death's door. How do you eat this man alive?
Okay, now that it took that much, I'll adjust the flavoring I was gonna do, because goddamn.
Got some tough skin.
I'm just
That
gonna.
rage carried bro through a beating.
After he blocks my attack with his mouth, or with his axe, with his mouth. After he blocked my attack with his mouth, and I bit, he then went for 2 failed swoops.
After he sucked my penis.
And I went, and then would tackle him and just start going like mauling him with my mouth and claws
Cannibalism.
until he looks like a puddle on the floor of minced meat.
Fuck, that'll do it.
Barbarian is dead.
Alright.
No. I'm
Next
stand
gains
up.
2 rations.
And then I'm gonna stand up and use 40 feet of movement sprinting towards Agran.
Okay. Alright, it is now Agran's turn. Is there
Okay.
anything you say to Agran? As you're
It's
running?
Scylla, of course not.
How far away am I?
Screaming distance for sure, you're giant.
You're like 200 feet
You're a
away.
kaiju, bro.
As I finish mauling this Goliath, I'm gonna stand up and just kind of let out like a and like roar really loud,
Like a Godzilla screech.
Yeah.
like the broken violin scream.
I'll take note. Scylla has joined the battle.
Yeah, like a dominance display over this Goliath.
Alright.
As I start on all fours, sprinting to Agran. Sprinting to Agran.
Alright, so I am
The
90
day
feet.
Scylla runs on 2 feet is the day the
I had to do it to
ends.
carry Himeno for a second until she got on my back and I could run all fours.
So my
Now the
movement-
weight of your body is just too much, so you have to run on all 4s.
Yeah, dude, Scylla already hunches, like, he becomes more brutish when he's in Giant's Might. I can only imagine how, like...
So my movement is halved right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
I guess I'll let you make the save on the beginning of your turn.
okay, and what type of save is it?
Dexterity.
That's an 8.
Fail.
Okay, so I can only make 20 feet to this ranger, so I'm now 70.
Is
away.
there any, like, cantrips you have to do with heat? Because if you want to do some self-damage and just melt it off your body, I will allow that as well. If you just cast Firebolt on your legs.
Well, I don't have any fire. All my shit's
Firebolt
light.
on my penis!
Alright, so I'm 70 feet away from this ranger, so there's not too much I can do. So I'll just bide my time. However, how healthy is this guy looking?
The ranger?
Yeah.
He could be undead the way he's looking right now. Like, he is fucked up. And
Undead?
so is the wizard. Like, that's how not good they're looking right now.
Okay.
That ray from God really busted and broiled their skin.
And he's still glowing, right? He still has the.
Yeah, because technically an attack roll hasn't been made on him.
Okay.
Or does it only last for 1 round, or is it just until an attack is made?
Let me double check that.
Because if it lasts for 1 round, then it's
A flash of light streaks towards a creature. The next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn.
So yeah,
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Still, I think the calling of hellfire
No,
or
that'll.
heaven fire.
So I'll make the 20 feet, just kind of like taking the sword and I wish I had my hammer right now. And I will. I'm not that close, but I will kind of like poise the sword back, and a spectral spear will fire off of it 60 feet.
Okay.
And then I can move it 20 feet as part of the bonus action to
Is it a
attack.
spiritual weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will put it 5 feet behind him and up, so it's in between him and the wizard. And I'll make an attack roll with it. Yeah, so it can cover a total 80 and I'm 70 away, so. Fuck, that is not good. That's a 13.
That misses.
Okay. Yeah, well, I haven't used my action. I'm not close enough.
Don't think you only fell. You were, what, 70 feet away?
You said I fell 40 feet.
40 feet, but you just moved back up 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm still
Remember?
70 away. I was
Okay.
50, then 90, then 70.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to do, so I will use my action to cast. I'm not concentrating.
If you want to use your action to redo the save, or like, you can spend the action trying to break off some of the ice. And I'll say it only reduces your movement by 10 feet next round. If you want to do that. Just an option.
Yeah.
How far away am I?
Thinking.
Pretty far.
From you then?
You just dashed 40 feet.
Where's
Himeno was
Himeno
100.
now?
She was 100 feet away as well before she left, and she didn't. She dashed 80 feet towards. So she's probably 100 feet away from them. You're probably 150 feet away.
Does Sacred Flame or Word of Radiance help get the ice off?
But no, it's radiant damage. It doesn't like burn with heat in the
Yeah.
same way.
I think.
It's kind of like necrotic damage is cold, but it's not ice, right?
Yeah. Alright, I'll just chip away at it with the sword then.
Yep. So
Dex save?
no, you don't need to make a save. It's just your movement's only reduced by 10 feet next turn,
Okay.
and then if you do it again,
It'll be down. Okay.
Yeah. If you don't make the save.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right. It is Himeno's turn, and she should have cast 8 on everyone in the morning. So
How far away is Himeno from me?
I think she's like 30 feet, maybe 50 feet above you. So she's closer to them than you are.
So I could really use some haste right about now.
Yeah. But she's gonna cast Acid Arrow.
That will work as well.
So 90 feet to the save. No.
Remember, she gets if it hits.
It didn't hit.
Oh, it still does damage, and she gets +5 to the damage.
Okay. So 2d4 damage plus 5. For 11 points of acid damage. Go, Himeno, go! This ranger is not having a good day.
Dude, none of them are.
Alright, it's the wizard's turn, and he is going to throw a fireball at Himeno, and as he's building it up, it kind of sputters, and it looks like his magic is almost waning as he throws it at her.
Oh wait, I forgot to.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, so she fails that dex save.
Oh wait, did you say Himeno was 30 feet away from me?
50.
Okay, never mind then.
$32 damage. Yikes. That's a chonky fireball.
That is.
She gets slammed with that, and I'll say she falls 20 feet as well. Oh yeah, not 20. She just tanks that shit. Okay. And now it's Scylla's turn because the barbarian is dead.
Yeah, he is.
Wait, no, isn't the ranger's turn before Scylla?
Yes. So the ranger will take pot shots at Agran again.
Really wonder whose team's in his own sometime.
I'm on both.
First one hits. Second one misses.
What do you mean first one hits?
A 26 hits you, right, Andrew?
You don't know. You never know.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, okay, buddy. This is the first arrow he's actually hitting you, so he's pretty excited on death's door. He deals 13 damage to you.
Okie dokie.
4 of that being ice damage.
Okie dokie.
And now it's Scylla's turn.
I guess I'll just dashes 40, moves 40. Try to get to Agran as fast as possible. Actually, they're on the end of this high ground, right?
Yes.
And so it's still
On the ground.
on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and he's still huge.
Yeah.
How high up is it off the ground?
I'd say 100 feet, but you could definitely. So it's.
I was gonna say-
it's like this. You could probably climb up.
Yeah, so let's start scaling the side of this
Yeah,
mountain.
definitely.
So how far am I from the bottom?
I'd say with your movement and dash, you make it to the very bottom.
Okay, so next time I can start scaling.
Yeah.
Okay. I got on my turn.
Okay.
Is it
My turn.
Yes, Agran's turn.
Okay, so I will use 30 feet of movement to get closer to the ranger and the wizard.
Okay.
So now I'm 40 away from the ranger and 60 from the wizard.
Okay.
And looking at both of them, I will, let's see, yeah. Alright, under my breath I'll say, Andromeda's chains, which is a pretty cool reference, but Andromeda, the chained princess, will appear and do like this motion in front of both of them, and I will cast Hold Person at 3rd level.
So it gets both of them?
Targeting both of them.
Okay.
So that's a wisdom save.
What's the DC?
16.
Okay. Ranger fails. And the wizard just passes.
Okay.
Just made the DC.
So the wizard breaks out of it, but the chains go and completely surround the ranger.
Yeah, Ranger's
He goes
not
move.
having a good day today.
He freezes up, and then I will pull the sword back to me, and the spear that was behind him will
Pierces right
go through the chest.
If you want to roll damage, you can, but he's done.
It's at advantage.
Yeah.
9, natural 20. It would have been an auto crit anyways.
Yeah. Still. Double crit.
That's an 8. That's a 2 plus 4, so 14 points of piercing damage from the spiritual weapon.
Wow. Okay, that's the amount of HP he had left.
Nice.
So I feel like the spear pierces him in the back, and the chains wrap around it continuously until they break and the spell disperses.
Yeah, and as the spell disperses on him, I'm gonna yank like the spear back 5 feet, and the ranger just like off the edge of the cliff.
He's just floating there. Oh my goodness.
Or no, like falls off the edge of the cliff as I like
Oh,
pull the
okay.
spiritual.
Lunchtime, Scylla. The ranger's falling off the cliff right into your mouth.
Dude, for flavoring, can Scylla start scaling them out and jump and bite them?
Exactly. Yeah.
Alright, that's the end of Agran's turn.
Okay. It's now Himeno's turn, I believe.
So wait, he's dead?
Yes.
Do I make a save at the end of my turn?
No, the spell's effects end, so you've got all your movement back.
Okay.
Yeah, so as this Scylla notices the wizard starting to fall off the cliff, he like jumps and like hooks on the
Or
mountain.
ranger.
The ranger falling off the cliff. He jumps and hooks 2 of his claws up and kind of leaps up and grabs him with his mouth as he slides back down to the ground.
Alright.
Okay. Himeno is going to cast Thunderclap.
Thunderclap is a 5-foot radius.
Oh, I always think it's
Yeah.
long range for some reason.
And I get some
7.
temp HP back.
I'll do Ray of Sickness on this wizard. That definitely hits his ass. For a total of 7 poison damage.
Plus 5.
Oh yeah, 12. Thank you. You are clutch. Oh, he is being cooked alive.
Doesn't Ray of Sickness also have like a save, or am I making that up?
No, it's just a roll a hit.
Oh.
No, I think if you... con saving throw, or it's poisoned. That's a nat 1, so he has disadvantage on all of his attack rolls. But he's going to say, fuck Agran and cast another 2nd level magic missile. Just because he hates him. Uh, 17 points of force damage to Agran.
Okay.
And as that happens, he's going to start running up the hill. And now it is Scylla's turn. I'd say it's 100 feet up this cliff, but if you make a high enough athletics check, you can just launch yourself up
Well,
it.
it's 100 feet. Scylla's how many feet tall already?
You're 15 feet.
Yeah, so I guess that'd be like 6 times your height. So so you can make an athletics check and get up with all of your movement without having to dash if you make a high enough athletics check.
Which you have advantage on.
Just use all of your strength.
I have advantage on athletics.
You
have
do because you're a
advantage on
giant
strength
smash.
checks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
17 plus 4.
You have advantage, so
Wait, don't you have proficiency in athletics?
I don't think he does.
That was a 17 plus 4.
21? Yeah, I'd say you get almost all the way up there. You're like 3/4 of the
So
way
just
up.
like jumping and clawing.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you want to dash, you can get all the way up there.
Oh, I thought that was with him dashing.
Nope, no, that was 21 athletics check. I mean, that's still pretty good.
It's 100 feet though.
Scylla's just that guy.
I'm just that guy, Andrew. I don't know, with the swiftness potion and being huge.
Oh yeah, you
If he
moved
wants
80
to
feet. I was thinking 30 feet. Yeah, no, you moved 80 feet. So yeah, if you dash, you can definitely get over the top if you want to do that. This wizard's about to explode though. He's so low.
What do you mean, bro?
Huh?
Bro's about to bust.
It's about to blow. I have to get up there. Yeah, I would say like, how far am I like from, like I know I'm not like right beside the wizard, but how far am I from the wizard? Like once I get on level ground with him, how far am I from him horizontally?
Probably. Well, actually, since you have 15 feet of radius, you'd probably be able to do a Hungry Jaws attack on him because you get up to the top, and he was on the second to last one, and using all 30 feet of his movement, he can only get 10 feet out. So if you get up there, you have your 15 feet wide plus 5. So yeah, you can Hungry Jaws him.
Yeah, I would say like you
Bro's
see,
kaijuing this guy. Holy shit.
you see one of Scylla's like claws like make it over the mountain as he slowly lungers like his brutish
wizard's
enormous
just
body.
Attack on
breathing.
Titan.
Yeah,
like just Aaron like the colossal.
like the weight of the cliff of the mountain almost
Bro's
like
literally
crumbling
the jaw titan.
as he steps on the ground, like
Bro's the
up his
jaw
mountain, as he lumbers his body over, and then so I see him like on this like slightly higher ground above me. Yeah, so after I finish getting my big body over, I'll go for the Hungry Jaws. Hungry Jaws. This is my 3rd Hungry Jaws. We need a long rest, and we won't be getting one.
What do you think for this?
It doesn't replenish on a short rest.
Let's just have to go without your Hungry Jaws.
19 plus 8.
That hits.
hauling fish.
You're telling me this guy has no resistances.
Fire, that's it.
9 plus 4, 13 plus 4.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Hey, what's the extra d6 from?
Oh,
that's Giant's Mind, yeah, this is first day.
Yeah, can I just not Hungry John's this? Can I flavor this a little bit?
Yeah, it's just the attack roll, whatever you want to do.
Alright, yeah. So as I lumber up, and as I finish getting up, I'm just gonna smack him off the cliff.
Just completely foregoing the temp HP, just throwing him off the cliff.
Yeah.
Whee! Like the Team Rocket. Blink! And combat has ended.
Alright, I'm gonna immediately start flying to the ground so I don't drop out of the sky. Actually, no, I'll land on top of the ranger.
The ranger,
as
the ranger
you
I
slap him
I ate or
away.
what?
Did you leave anything?
The wizard did leave something. His arm. He left his entire arm on the ground after you slapped him. The acid hitting him on top of his skin being sunburnt and regular burnt to a crisp by Agran left his arm sitting on the ground. And with your passive perception, you see a ring around one of his fingers.
I do?
Yes.
Nice.
And Agran looking over the body of the ranger.
Yeah, the mangled corpse of the ranger.
Well, you see the part of his corpse that isn't mangled are some beautifully adorned bracers.
Hell yeah. I'll take those bracers.
So inspects the ring. Do I notice anything about it using my +4 in Arcana? I'm just kidding. Guys, I'm kidding.
Even a +4 is not that good, but if you want to do it, someone wants to do an Arcana check.
Wait, do you actually have a +4 in Arcana?
Oh.
I'll
Let
say
me see
that,
if
that
I
shit's a +0.
let me see if I have a +4 on anything that will actually help me.
No, you'd need Arcana.
Alright. Yeah,
Perception would just be like, this is a cool ring.
I'll make an Arcana check.
I'll see if my Arcana can at least tell me enough to ask Agran what this has.
Not just instantly throw it away.
I have a -1 Arcana. Why are you asking me?
7 on... Let's make it an insight. No? Would insight not work?
It's a ring. You know what?
Perception?
This ring is not lying to you about it being a ring, and it looks just like a ring.
Alright, I'm taking the tag. Maybe I'll take it to Himno. Maybe she'll know a thing or two.
Yeah, take it to Himno. I'm looking at the bracers with an 11.
Alright, I'll walk over to
11?
Himno with this ring.
You can feel some sort of magic coming from them, but Himeno looking at both of these items. Does she have detect magic? I don't know if
Does she have identify prepared?
Maybe.
Well, we can spend a short rest, because if you spend a short rest with an item, you learn what it does.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And the short rest, I think we can say, is like scouring the town looking for things.
Can I go over and check the Goliath's mangled body?
Yeah. So yeah, you guys spend like probably 2 to 3 hours scouring through the entire village.
Maybe there's just certain someone who
So,
would prefer his giant axe or
one
his
bracers, one ring, and then whatever.
Goliath.
So you found a ring, bracers.
What weapons does the ranger have on him? Does he have anything besides his bow or no?
He had a bow, and it looks like a small dagger.
I'll take the dagger off of him.
What about the Goliath's axe?
The Goliath had a great axe, and then he also had some boots that Himeno thinks look arcane in nature.
Right.
And then also you find on the ranger a seeing glass, kind of like a pirate's telescope.
A spyglass.
A spyglass, and 2 rations.
2 rations each.
Just 2 rations because they're for everyone. So
Okay. Yeah.
just for logging.
Alright, so 1 boost, 1 great axe, plus 2 rations. Does the wizard have any weapons on him or no?
Yeah, the ring. But that's what I think, right?
Okay, so after a short rest spent, you have 2 rations. The ring you have identified as a ring of fire resistance.
Makes sense.
The great axe is just a regular great axe with an ability that you can use twice per day. that the user must make a DC 14 strength save. If failed, the target is knocked back 15 feet and knocked prone. If passed, they are only moved 5 feet in the direction they choose.
Okay.
And then the boots increase your movement speed by 5 feet. The bracers add +1 to your dex save and ability checks.
Dex ability checks?
Dex ability checks and saves.
Okay.
And then the daggers do an extra 1d4 poison damage, and his bow does an extra d4 ice damage.
Okie dokie. Scylla, do you want the bow?
Most of the armor requires attunement.
Okay.
What's attunement?
You have to spend a short rest attuning to the item before you can use it.
Scylla, do you want any of these things?
There's boots that increase your movement speed, a ring that gives you fire resistance, the gravity
the
axe.
boots would be good for
I feel like the
you.
boots would be the only thing that would
And then the seeing glass. As you look through it, you notice you can see up to about 500 feet away in perfect vision, and through more arcane, through looking through it more, it also gives you dark vision. So.
Okay. Do any of these items have like names in D&D Beyond, or is it just
No, I just came up with them.
Yeah, so I'll take the boots.
Okay. So I'll probably mark that down somewhere, and I'll mark them off.
I will as well.
Yeah, boots just plus 5 feet boots.
I'm just gonna memorize it. I'm just kidding. Inventory. How do you add something in your inventory in custom? Add custom item.
Yeah.
Custom item 1.
Right.
I'd say the bracers probably best for Agran.
Boots do nothing weight-wise?
No.
Or armor-wise?
No, they just add a +5.
Do they require an attunement?
Yes.
Okay. So, is Scylla attuned to anything right now? No, because he's not
I
taking.
think so. Maybe his trident,
Okay.
but no, I think his.
Agran would be attuned to the armor.
Yeah.
Does the fire resistance ring require attunement?
I don't think so. Do they normally require
I
attunement?
don't think just like resistance
Yeah.
things require.
No.
Yeah, so I'll take.
Dude, now I gotta flavor what these boots look like. I'll have to ponder that for weeks.
You
They're just Jays.
You can
Just
just give it to
Jordans.
Juno. She can customize them too. Yeah, Agran will take the ring of fire resistance if that's okay with everyone.
Humano's letting everyone get their. Humano's gonna take the spy class. Who's the best perception?
I feel like it'd be Agran.
Yeah, you don't have to attune to that, but.
What's your perception, Agran?
+8.
Mine is +9.
Oh
Actually?
God.
No, that is not.
Okay.
Does that say
Like,
you're just
what
fucking
the
lying?
heck?
That,
Bro's been holding out on us
that
this
was
whole
not true.
time.
Yeah, this is what we call a lie.
Still has a +4 religion for some reason. Maybe that could be maybe.
To equipment. Oh, it does require attunement.
Okay, so yeah.
Alright, that's the ring of fire resistance. Oh, you're also attuned. You're attuned to the trident because it has a returning weapon on it. Oh wait, I forgot. Does Agran still have radiant weapon?
Maybe it was the shield.
So who's gonna start
Oh
carrying?
no, it's +1 shield.
Who's gonna carry the axe? Scylla can.
I have the +2 short sword.
You want the axe?
It's a great axe, so
It
you
required
have to.
2 hands, and
Yeah.
I want the shield.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can just carry it. Can
Yeah, I don't think any of us are going to use it. You can have
I
it.
think
if you
Humano
want.
has a bag holding on her. Pretty sure she brought.
She's sneaking in.
No, I think that was her one item she brought with her.
Along with Scylla's trident.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We can put the great axe in there because none of us really use that.
Yeah.
So if you want to mark that down, Jarrett.
Okay.
Agran will keep the dagger.
So that has the boots.
Because you have something that you can throw. I don't have anything I can throw right now. I have the ring. We can also... How many attunement slots does Hemina have?
I think most of hers.
So, does she want the bracers?
I don't think they'd be best used on her, but if you don't want to use them, she will take them.
What do the bracers do?
Plus.
Do you not have an extra attunement slot? You have
I'm trying to
three.
turn. So, does the dagger require attunement? Or is it
No,
just-
the daggers are just extra damage.
Okay, I'll wear the bracers then. So my
You mean your short sword?
the short sword doesn't require attunement.
No, neither does the D4 dagger that does an extra D4 poison damage. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
You're gonna take that?
Yeah, the dagger.
Yeah, instead of the +2 short sword?
No, I mean I have both. I just have something to throw.
Oh, okay, I got you now.
Yeah. So armor, fire resistance ring, and bracers.
And actually, what are her fusions right now?
Bracers of swiftness.
Yeah.
What do they do?
Plus one dex saves and dex ability checks.
So like stealth,
Yeah. So instead of my stuff being a -1,
it's all 0 now.
Nice.
And I feel like Agran being a little better at dex stuff.
yeah,
Dude, our squad.
What's your
has,
dex
like-
save now? What's your dex save now?
+0.
Nice.
How many people have been going to the arena?
It looked like about 25 groups, so 75 people, give or take.
Dude, we've already killed.
Well, 2 of them were you confirmed a group, and this one looked like another group, but the goblins looked like they were just there, so.
Killed 2.
Yeah.
Killed 5 groups.
And there's no reboot cards in this one, boys, so they're gone. Their souls have been sent straight to hell.